Welcome into Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics Tonight. We've got a doubleheader between the Washington Demons and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. First will be the girls teams up. For the Demons, they're currently 5-12 overall with a 3-4 Southeast Conference record, while the Panthers coming to this one 3-12 with a 1-6 record in the conference. And now welcome up here for the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show. I'm Brady Barron. Alongside me is Joel Keller. And Joel, this should be a good one tonight.
It really should. Both teams a little cold right now. Panthers, they've lost 4 in a row. And then the Demons, they're 2-3 in their last 5. Both coming off a loss. Demons versus Ottumwa, 34-46. They had a lead at halftime. 16 points in the fourth quarter, though, allowed. Not going to get the job done there. And the Panthers, they just couldn't really ever get in that game against Mid Prairie on Monday, losing 30-66. So both teams looking for a big bounce back win. It's a big rivalry game. 30 miles south of Washington is Mount Pleasant, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, and Joel, in that loss to Ottumwa for Mount Pleasant, they seem to give up a lot of three-point opportunities.
They really did, and they gave up 25 points in that second quarter, which really opened the game up for Mid Prairie, and it was mainly because of that three-point shooting. They got hot. Mid Prairie shot nearly 50% from outside the arc, so that's something the Demons are going to want to take advantage of, and they're not scared about shooting the ball. And in that loss on Monday, they shot 3 for 18. 18 three-pointers taken, though. That's the big number that I'm keeping an eye on. You know, I think they have the opportunity to get hot from outside the arc, and that could fare well for this team.
Now, like you said, they did struggle a little bit from beyond the arc, but they had some volume there, so we'll see which side wins out here in that battle. But for the Panthers, Joel, a little bit about them as well. That interior defense, they give a lot of threes, but they had interior defense in that last game.
Yeah, I mean, especially in that last game, 5 team blocks. That could be big for shutting down a Demon offense that really likes to take it to the rim when they can. And Addison Clark is a big reason why. She had 7 rebounds in that last game, 6 of which were defensive, and she leads the team in rebounding for the Panthers, 6.4 rebounds per game. They're going to rely on her to really lock down that interior, lock down the glass.
Yeah, and another stat that you can kind of look at when you take a look at these two teams is steals and turnovers, Joel.
Yeah, Washington, a big reason why they were in that game was the 14 steals, and they have a slight advantage season-wide for steals per game, but the number I'm looking at is 24.6 turnovers per game for Mount Pleasant, only 18 for Washington. So that's a big advantage Washington has, and that's going to be how Washington can steal some of those possessions, get some of those extra possessions, and more opportunities at scoring the ball.
Yeah, Joel, now if we take a look at some of the top players to keep your eyes on in this one, for Mount Pleasant, you got to keep an eye on Abby McCarthy here. She's got 8.4 points per game. She's the leading scorer for the Panthers. She has 5 rebounds onto that as well, Joel. And if we take a look on the other side with the Demons, you can take a look at Addie Long. She's averaging about 12 points per game here in Washington, and she's their steals and assist leader as well. So those are a couple players to keep your eye on in this one.
Yeah, definitely. And Mount Pleasant, they're going to attack the rim all game. They only have one player really that will shoot threes, Maya Starr. She shoots an all right 20%, not afraid to let it fly. But everyone else, very few threes taken. I don't think anyone's hit double-digit three-point attempts on the season, so expect them to battle on the interior. And it's kind of 2 different playing styles here, but it's going to be a good one.
This should be a good one tonight, like you said, Joel. Thank you for tuning into the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show. We're going to step aside for a bit, but we'll be right back for tip-off.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway's the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Welcome back to Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics, and we're getting ready for the starting lineups here in this rivalry matchup between the Washington Demons and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. First, for the Panthers, it looks like it'll be Sharice Awerda, Abby Carthy, Kinley White, Maya Stahl, and Peyton Ensminger. Wow. For the Demons, it looks like it's going to be Addie Long, Kendall Hendrickson, and Lauren Hendrickson. Both Addison Miller and
your team, the opponent, and the decisions made
Sabaski. Oakley Sabaski. So we've seen the Demons, they've made a couple changes here and there to their lineup over the course of the season, Joel. So we've seen a couple different lineups here. You can't always know who exactly is going to get the start.
Yeah, and Hendrickson's getting the start tonight. It's been a while since we've seen him in the starting lineup at home, at least. And Mount Pleasant also changing up their starting lineup a little bit. Peyton Ensminger, not a typical starter for Mount Pleasant, but they're trying to switch something up, trying to see if a different lineup can really get things clicking for them.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're coming off a rough stretch. No harm in trying to check out some new lineups, see what's going to go on. One thing we've noticed with the Demons, sometimes we'll have both the Miller starting, sometimes we'll have both the Hendrickson starting, so you never really know what combination you're going to get there.
Yeah, and we've seen Lauren Hendrickson, especially when she comes off the bench, she's kind of a spark plug for the Demons. Often getting some runs going for them and helping them battle back from some early deficits that they find themselves in as of late.
That's right. Taking a look at some of the other starters for the Demons. Oakley Sabaski getting announced right now, after 6 points per game. She's one of those players that can hit that three ball. She's at about 30% from beyond the arc now, but she was on a bit of a hot streak earlier in the year. She had a higher percentage, had a bit of a rush stretch, but you can't leave her open. She can knock it down.
And she's, like you said, she's calling away from her hot stretch, but she's gonna let it fly. Don't think twice about that.
That's right. You leave her open.
At this time, we ask you to please stand and remove your hats as we pay honor to this great nation with the playing of our national anthem by the Washington Demon Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Don Hughes.
One final huddle between these two teams. Tip-off for the first quarter here. Soon to be underway. Now we have a conference matchup here. It's kind of a small conference, Joel, so you've seen a couple non-conference games, a couple conference games here, but we got a rivalry conference matchup tonight on a Friday night.
Yeah, and I mean, conference matchup, it's almost February. It's March, February 1st. Can you believe that? But
oh, man.
You know, when the calendar flips to February, it means these games are holding much more of an impact on how the season's going to go at the end. And, you know, it means a lot here at the end with standings. Mount Pleasant, they're going to want to get a couple more wins under their belt, 1-6. And Washington, if they can get the win, you know, they're 500 in conference play.
Demons win the tip, and they get started early in this one with an Addison Miller layup there. And they're bringing out a press look here.
Demons definitely showing that they want to start off hot. You know, we've seen them go into deficit a couple of times, and it really just knocks off their flow of the game.
Press broken well, but Maya Starr throws the pass that is off target, out of bounds, right into the lap of the band. Now it'll be Addie Long taking it the other way.
It's the first Demons set offense, that half-court offense.
It's a good layup attempt there from Savaski, just no good, but got open well.
Yeah, it's a good look. Good look. You can't complain with that shot.
Shot's no good there. Might have got touched there by Addison Miller. Unsure, couldn't really tell, but it sure looked like it might have.
Yeah, she definitely got a hand on that one, and it's good interior defense here for the Demons, especially against a team that likes to dominate in the paint.
Long off a screen. Gets it to Lauren Hendrickson. Pass down low, shots up, and it's good now. That's Addison Miller getting on the board again. She's got 4 early in this one.
Yeah, Miller's just attacking. I mean, she's finding those open spots on the court and just making those shots.
Deep 2, no good from Kinley White. Battle for the ball ends up with the Panthers. Drive, shots up, blocked there by Addie Long, and she'll take it the other way. Poked away there. Good hands by Kinley White. Slows down the fast break opportunity.
That's a big stop for Mount Pleasant. I mean, Demons quick 4 points on them. They're running in transition again, but the Panthers able to slow them down and force them to earn their bucket here on this possession.
Tight man coverage on Addie Long here. Poked the ball loose. Recovered, though, by Kendall Hendrickson as she attacks the basket. Draws the foul on the layup attempt.
Kendall Hendrickson will shoot 2.
Fouled by Peyton Ensminger.
I like the aggressiveness there by Kendall Hendrickson. She's driving, attacking the hoop, and that's what happens. You know, even if you can't get a clean shot off, you're going to get fouled more times than not, and you're going to get sent to the line. Get a chance at some free points, and she makes the first one there.
66% shooter from the free throw line.
Leads the team for the Demons.
It's you, man. It's you. Rebound blocked there. Panthers come up with the ball, and they're going the other way. Abby Carthy now attacking the rim. Kicks out. Shots up. Off target there. Rebound now. Carthy, but forced a jump ball. Lauren Hendrickson stays with the Panthers.
It's a good shot there by Maya Starr, and like I said, that's going to be the only really three-point threat the Panthers have. Other Panthers, they'll take the 3, but Starr is the quickest to make that decision, and that'll fall. So they can't leave her open too much from outside the yard.
Ball's in the corner now with Carthy. Cross court pass to Awerda. Now back up to the top.
Thought about it. She wanted that cheap 3.
Did look like it. Awerda trying to get a pass. Did get it off. Blocked on the 3-point shot attempt from Oakley Savaski.
I talked about blocks earlier for the Panthers, but the Demons getting after it.
Savaski just short on another layup attempt there, but another good look at the rim.
Was, and you know, she's got those first 2 shots up here in this game, a rivalry, you know, Friday night, big game. Now she can kind of settle into the game and get under control when she's driving through the rim, and those shots are going to fall.
Addie Long picks up her first foul going through the body there. on the steal. Something to keep in mind. There's been a couple games this year where she's gotten a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, and the Demons offense just runs way smoother with her on the court, so she's going to have to stay out of that trouble.
White gets a tough layup shot to go on the drive to the basket.
White, she averages 5.5 points per game for the Panthers, and it's a good sign if she can get things going on early.
Hendrickson to Hendrickson, shots up, off target. Rebound there by Ensminger.
Ensminger's already got 2 rebounds today, and it's pretty clear why she's in the lineup, in the starting lineup, even though she's not usually there, but she provides just extra length down low.
Carthy operating the offense now. Cross-court pass to Owerda. Now down low. Back out. Shots up. Owerda is a little bit to the right on that 3-point attempt, and Addie Long will take it the other way. Poked away there by White. So Panthers get a chance to set up a little bit defensively.
Addie Long, she's been aggressive today. She had that block earlier, a couple rebounds, and when she gets that ball defensively, she's looking to move and put pressure on this Panther defense, running the floor really quickly. And that's something I like to see from her. Demons, they're up 5-2. The offense looks like it's moving a little more freely than it has in the first quarter. And I think it's because they're looking to push the ball.
We're going to get Lauren Hendrickson subbing in for Saboski there. Birdo is also in the game, as well as Reagan Miller, who has the ball now. Gets down low, Kendall Hendrickson. Out to Addie Long, 3's up, and it's Long. Rebounded though by Miller, gets the layup to go. Miller for 2. It's a Miller party tonight, Joel, but Kendall Hendrickson does have that free throw. Stolen away by Lauren Hendrickson. Read the eyes of the passer there. And corner 3's up from Addie Long, and it's good. She gets it to go. Forcing the timeout called by the Panthers. What a start from the Demons.
This is a phenomenal start. We've seen them move the ball really well on offense. A couple of assists there for the Demons as a team. And they're finding the open shot. That first one for Addie Long didn't fall from deep, but she knocks down the one in the corner. And now it's a 10-2 lead. They're in command of this game. I don't think you could ask for a better start for Washington.
They're getting looks, too. They're getting looks at the rim, and they're getting looks from beyond the arc, too, even the ones that they haven't knocked down.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. They love shooting. And I think if you like shooting the ball, sometimes you force it up on contested threes, but they're making an effort to find the open shot here, making the open threes especially. And if the 3 isn't there, they're driving, they're attacking the interior.
Panthers had numbers there, shots up, but it looked like it might have got blocked there by a combination of Birdo and Reagan Miller.
Yeah, Birdo coming off the bench. We see her start occasionally, and she just had so much length down low.
The shot falls. For 2. That one by Shelengowski.
It's a freshman there for the Panthers. Getting after it off the bench.
Shot no good there from Miller. Rebound going the other way. Almost a miscommunication there from the Panthers, but Carthy setting things up. Sidestep, shots up, gets the mid-range J to go. That's a tough shot.
McCarthy, she's been really good, leading the team, 8.4 points per game, and she didn't start all of the games so far. She earned her way into the starting lineup, and she's done a lot with her minutes, leading the team in scoring.
Shots up from the corner, bounces around the rim, but it's rebounded by Miller. Long on the short shot attempt there, and it's going to go the Panthers' way.
Man, that 3 looked really good out of the hand. Almost found the bottom of the net, but rolled around up there. You can't feel bad, like he really needed that 3. Would have been a huge get for the Demons.
I almost feel like you might have set her 3-point shooting percentage for the shot went up, because you just seem to have a way of jinxing the shots.
I try not to.
Passing the ball around, shots up from the freshman, and it's good. She gets it to go.
3-point basket.
Big shot there from Shelengowski.
And that's what you like to see from the freshman. Panthers bringing her off the bench, and she's making an instant impact offensively and defensively, getting a good stop there on the other side, and then 5 points so far.
Free throw line jumper bounces all around the rim, but is no good from Lauren Hendrickson. Long attacking. Mid-range J gets it to fall off the spin move. What a shot from the scoring leader for the Demons.
And she's got 5 points, but I think the story of this past couple of minutes has been Reagan Miller. She's got 3 rebounds. All of them are offensive, getting those second chance opportunities for the Demons.
Coming in off the bench, making an impact for the Demons. We'll see Savosky come back on the floor, as well as Addison Miller.
I like that they're keeping Reagan Miller out there. Freshman as well, so 2 freshmen in this game kind of dominating the rivalry game here, and it's really cool to see what they're bringing off the bench, especially effort-wise on the glass.
Long gets it up to Miller. Back to Long. Attacking the middle of the zone there. Kicks it out. Cross-court pass, Miller to Miller. Savosky drives to the rim. Spin kick, shots up from the corner. Long on that 3-point attempt. And they'll go out of bounds. Panther ball.
And Miller had really good off-ball movement. You know, sometimes, especially at the high school level, you can see players kind of stand around if they don't have the ball in their hands, or if they're not the first passing option for the player, the ball handler. But she moved around and she got to an open spot where when Savosky got denied the lane, she was there as a bailout in a wide open shot.
Demons press, gets aggressive and forces a turnover there. So the Demons will get the ball back.
Couple of turnovers now forced by this press, and that's really good for the Demons. You know, they kind of let the Panthers get back in this one early on, but they're forcing those turnovers.
Floater no good, rebound Panthers. Going the other way. Looking to trap Kearney. Barely gets it across to Werda. Now they're swinging around. Corner three's open, and it's Long on that one. Rebound, Kendall Hendrickson.
Yeah, that time not falling for the freshman Shinagoski, but you know, I like that she's aggressive, taking the shot. You know, sometimes freshmen come onto the floor, you get a little scared, you kind of get into the light, and you don't know what to do, but she's ready to attack, and she wants to get these going on offense for the Panthers.
Pass just a little off target, reeled in though by Miller. Shots up in the left corner from Kendall Hendrickson's off target, rebound Birdo. Back to Hendrickson's up. Shot did not get off before the buzzer, but that'll be the end of the quarter. Demons lead 12-9 over the Panthers, Joel. Now they were off to a bigger lead earlier. Down the stretch, Panthers did a good job battling back.
Yeah, they did, and I've been seeing all games so far. It's the freshman for the Panthers, Shinagoski. She's got 5 points right now. She's been attacking the boards too, got a couple stats there as well, and she's been a spark plug that the Panthers really needed. They went down 10-2, and now they came back on a 7-2 run, which is really important there, especially for a younger team to respond like that.
Yeah, they came out after that timeout, and they battled right back into this one. Not that they were out of it, but they battled right back into it, down just a few points here. And what have you seen from the Demons so far? Who's kind of been leading the way for them?
Yeah, I mean, leading the way is Addie Long in offense, but she's got a lot of role players doing, I think, playing the best game offensively that I've seen all season for the Demons. Addison Miller, she's got 4. Reagan Miller's got 2, but big thing for her is the rebounds, of course. But they've been finding those open shots on the perimeter that the Panthers gave up a lot of threes last week, and they're taking them, and they've made a few, and that's been big.
Shots up, fouled though.
Addie Long will shoot 2.
So Addie Long will go to the line. I'll read off her percentage.
Fouls on 14.
You can just
Good.
let it sit in the air. You don't have to say anything about it.
I get the blame too much, I feel like.
62% free throw shooter. No good. Now, I'm not sure defensively what the Panthers were doing there. They were running a 2-3 zone, I believe, earlier. That looked like a little bit of a different look. We'll have to see what they come out in next time down the floor as the Demon Press sets up.
Yeah, it seems like the Panthers are just trying to find some sort of answer to three-point shooting, but they haven't been able to solve it yet. And when they do focus on the perimeter, it opens up those driving lanes for the Demons. So Panthers still trying to figure out how to do that all-around defense.
Bringing a press of their own now, the Panthers are. Addie Long crossover, gets her across half court to Kendall Hendrickson, driving baseline, spin kick out, shots up, and good from Addie Long in the left corner. She's up to 9 points in this one.
Big time shooter there for the Demons. Big time on offense. Addie Long, she's already got 9 points.
Good defense there from Addison Miller. Was able to guard both the entry pass down low and the drive at the same time, as now the Panthers move the ball around the perimeter. Pass up top now, driving down to attacking the basket. Shots no good there. Bounce off the Panthers' Kindley White, so it'll go the Demons' way.
Another opportunity now for the Demons to extend that lead. You know, they starting this quarter off on a 4-0 run. Good response to the run that the Panthers went on, and they've been doing it by moving the ball really efficiently offensively.
Kick, shots up from Addie Long. She's feeling it. And this one, the three is good again. 12 points for Addie Long.
And that was almost in the other zip code there. She was standing down on that Washington logo and just confident. Just a pure shooting form and knocks it down.
Ball's now in the right corner. Entry pass down low to Carney. Spin jumpers up. No good there, but rebound by Panthers. Surrounded by Demons, though, ripped away by Lauren Hendrickson. Addie Long will take it the other direction. Passes it to Lauren Hendrickson, three's up. Banks it in! The Banks Open on a Friday night in Washington, Iowa. Another timeout here for the Panthers. And after their first timeout, they went on a little bit of a run, Joel, but out of that quarter break, scoreless.
Yeah, 10-0 run for Washington, and they're doing it from attacking from beyond the arc. You know, we saw them go 3 for 18 in their last game against Ottumwa on Monday, but you know, they're looking really good. They're figuring it out, and they're getting hot. And when you see a few go in, even if it's not you, your teammates, when you see your teammates knock down a couple of threes, that gives you confidence as well. That also opens up the offense, and then they've been taking advantage of just every open three. I mean, Long's shooting it from wherever she wants.
Long shooting it from Long. It's like a NBA 2K team takeover right now. Everyone's firing from way down.
And a lot of it is the off-ball movement is what I've noticed. And Kendall Hendrickson, she's doing a good job. When she gets the ball down on the corner, if she doesn't have an open three, she's driving in. She's forcing a double team to come down and help her. And whoever is the open player is running around the perimeter and going to her to make it an easy pass out of the paint, and they end up wide open from three and get a good look.
Demons continuing to bring that press tonight. It's been successful on a few occasions, but Mount Pleasant does get it across half court. McCarthy leading the way, coming off a couple screens, passes it up to Starr from deep. Off the front iron, rebound and shots up, no good. Battling, they're gonna say foul? Yes. Foul called on Abby Carthy. Her and Addie Long battling in the paint there for the rebound.
And that was a much needed possession there for the Panthers to get points. You know, you find yourself on the wrong side of a big run, but just another offensive foul and turnover.
Nice little floater there from Kendall Hendrickson extends the lead.
Kendall Hendrickson for 2.
Trapped in no man's land there. Turnover forced. Lauren Hendrickson comes up with it, but calling a foul there. Coming off of it also there on Abby Carthy. So that's 2 quick fouls for Carthy.
Yeah, all of a sudden she goes from no fouls to foul trouble, and she's got to start playing a little smarter, maybe a little less aggressive on offense. Really, when the ball switches, and I think they're probably just a frustration foul. You know, you're on the backside, the wrong side of a 12-0 run, and she loses the ball there on a double team and trying to get it back just a little too aggressive.
The drive-in kick leads to a lane for Sabaski's layup's no good. Rebound going the other way. Foul call there. I believe they're going to get Addie Long on that one. Getting aggressive, trying to get the steal. Yep, that'll be 2 there. On Long.
And so the 2 leading scorers on these teams in a bit of foul trouble. Of course, Addie Long being trusted by her head coach, Shannon Rugg, to stay out there with the 2 fouls, which I think is a good move. She's got 12 points. You can't take the hot hand out right now.
Yeah, you risk cooling her off there in the second half there. Foul called, I believe that'll be on Addison Miller on the shot. Yep. Just got her arm. Wasn't quite straight up on that shot attempt, and that'll send Peyton Ensminger to the line.
I like to see this from the Panthers. They're getting back to their bread and butter of attacking the paint. She makes her first one at the line. But we saw them settle for a couple of threes, a couple of contested threes early on in this one so far. But if they want to get back in this one and get some points on the board, it's going to have to come from attacking the interior.
Second one's no good. Rebound by Addison Miller. Long gets across half court. Wide open in the corner, Sabaski. Long on that attempt. Rebounded by Miller, but in a scuffle on the ground there. Ball's all over the place. They're going to get Sabaski on the foul there, going after the ball. Getting a little aggressive on that one.
Yeah, and going back to that Sabaski 3, she was open there for a second, but she kind of had a tough time getting a handle of the ball in the corner, getting it to the position she likes to shoot from it, and that allowed the defense to catch up and contest that shot.
Jelengotsky with the ball. Gets it to Awerda. Swings it around the perimeter. Drive down the baseline. Shots blocked! Blocked on that attempt and rebounded by Addison Miller.
It's already 5 blocks for the Demons. Just dominating the interior. They know the Panthers want to go inside, but they are not letting them. They are denying any opportunity to score in the post.
Yeah, Sabaski drive there. Ends in a foul on the floor. And coming into this one, you talked about Mount Pleasant's interior defense, but it's kind of, the script's kind of been flipped a little bit on this one.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with the scouting report coming in. The Demons know the Panthers are going to attack the inside. I mean, this is a common foe. They play each other every year. And so they know what they're going to see, and they were ready.
3 short there from Miller, rebounded by Miller. Addie Long's open, shots up. Little on the left on that one, no good. Falls on the ground. We got a football scrum on the ground for that one.
We have a jump ball.
Calling a jump ball. Addison
goes to Mount Pleasant.
Miller was
a little shaken up.
Yeah, I mean, on that jump ball, she was pretty much rolled over.
Yeah,
it looked more like wrestling than a basketball game down there.
Rugby scrum. Press broken there, but the long pass almost no good. Foul though on Miller going for the steal, the long steal, and that's something that you can sometimes risk going for that steal like that, running into the other player.
Yeah, and she's trying to use her wingspan there. She got a really long wingspan, and she almost caught up to it, but she turned her head a little too much, took her eye off the offensive player and ran into her, and just a little too much contact.
Pass was long, touched by Awerda, but they did not call an over and back, so Mount Pleasant gets away with one there. As Carthy. Pass a little off target.
Yeah, it's a tough one to grab down there at the ankles.
Alwerda now. Mount Pleasant trying to get an entry pass. Saves it, but it gets into the hands of Berto. And Long will take it the other way.
It's clear the Demons bring in a size mismatch at almost every spot on the court, and they're using that to their advantage.
Long shot, no good. Rebound by Sabaski, though. Back to the hands of Long. Drive from Miller. Takes a lot of contact on the shot attempt, and she'll head to the line.
Addison Miller will shoot 2.
Miller's got 4 points today already. She averages 4.5, and she's got an opportunity to get her 5th and 6th point at the line if she can convert. But Demons, they're up 14 right now. They're in the bonus. 2:30 left in the first half, and they've been dominant this half. It has been an impressive second quarter, especially. Only allowing 1 point so far.
Yeah, that first free throw is good. Miller, a 57% free throw shooter for the Demons. But, I mean, you said it, Joel, only giving up 1 point so far off a free throw. No field goals scored in this quarter. That's the second free throw is no good. Ball will stay with the Panthers there, knocked out by Sabaski.
And we can talk about this Demon defense a ton. I mean, they've been really exceptional, great effort. But there's been a lot of just self-inflicted wounds by the Panthers. You get a couple of travels trying to break that press, a couple of balls thrown away. And they're just kind of losing the handle. They don't know how to attack that trap press defense that the Demons are running.
Gets it to Alwerda in the post and kicked out. Attack to the basket. Layup shot is long from Ensminger.
Good move, though. I like her aggressiveness. She had that quick first step, caught some of the Demon defense off guard.
Sabaski gets called for the travel on the drive. Had an open three-point look. Decided to attack the basket instead on that one.
Yeah, and she's definitely in a little bit of a slump from outside the arc, and I like how she's still trying to attack, trying to help out the team, driving inside. And I mean, Sabaski, she got the hand there on that pass, forced another turnover. So another steal for the Demons. They've been exceptional on defense.
They've been reading the passing lanes incredibly well early in this one.
Yeah, passing lanes, they've been attacking shot attempts, 5 blocks so far. They've been winning the rebounding game by quite a few, especially offensive rebounds. They've gotten 6 offensive rebounds already, so they've just been dominant.
Contact there sends Sabaski to the line.
Abigail Shelengowski
made the first one. Sabaski's a 49% free throw shooter.
Vivian Kroll for the Demons.
It's her first points of the day. And it's good for her to see one go in, I think. She's struggled so far from the field, but we know she's a lethal scorer.
That one decided to bounce around the whole rim before bouncing out. Mount Pleasant now. Looking to get a field goal before the end of the quarter break. That would have been a pass interference call if this was a football game, but it is not, Joel, and that pass will go into the hands of the Demons. Spin move there. Shot's no good from Hendrickson, but nice spin move got her open as Mount Pleasant will go the other way. Almost stolen by Lauren Hendrickson. Mount Pleasant now trying to move the ball, get something going here. Swings it, gets in the hands of Carthy. Shots up off the right iron, and Hendrickson will take it the other way. Pass low, batted away by the Panthers on the ground. In the hands of Miller, swings it back to Lauren Hendrickson. Attacking down the middle, jump stop, foul on the floor.
And there's a couple of open looks there on the perimeter for the Demons that I'm a little surprised they didn't take. Both the Hendricksons had a chance to take it, and we saw Lauren already hit one today, which she's at the free throw line. But I think they're kind of changing up their strategy here. Now that they're in the bonus, kind of looking to get fouled and put at the line. Because I mean, I'd rather take some shots at points without defense on you, get some free opportunities.
when you're wide open from the charity stripe.
Yeah, I mean, much easier to hit instead of someone closing out on you, going 100% speed, trying to block your shot.
Vivian Kroll in the game got the rebound on the missed free throw from Lauren Hendrickson, and she'll be going to the line after getting fouled as well.
20, Maya Starr, her first.
And Kroll coming off the bench, and she's doing exactly what the Demons have been doing all day, just winning the boards, getting that offensive rebound, and now she's at the line.
The bank was opened earlier, and the bank comes back to play a little bit on that free throw. Gets the first one to go.
Well, yeah, don't you know, the bank's only closed on holidays and Sundays, so.
That's it. And the next one falls as well. Double bank there from Kroll. 30 seconds left in this half. Batted away by Kroll. Just slowing the Panthers down, just getting them out of a rhythm there.
And slowly throughout the season, we've seen Kroll's role on this team continue to grow, finding herself playing that 4 or 5 position off the bench, and she's just came out with exceptional effort, knowing her role on the court and what her job is, and that's earned her a ton of minutes.
The freshman's drive, no good, but
Abigail Shelengowski will shoot
to the line. Shooting 2.
Yeah, and right there for Kroll, it's a good learning moment for the freshman. She goes across the paint, defending the drive with both hands up. Her right hand, though, she starts to try and swat the block. I think her 2 hands and her length is going to contest the shooter enough where she doesn't need to necessarily go for the big swat. Even though it's fun to do, if you can connect, it gets dangerous, and a lot of times you're going to get called for the foul if the ref sees you rear back and really try and swat the ball.
Yeah, that motion is a dead giveaway. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds left. Kendall Hendrickson attacking the other way. Throws up the lay and gets it to go before the buzzer. Kendall Hendrickson adds a couple more onto this Demon lead. That has been the first half. We're going to step aside for just a bit, but stay tuned for the Rotor Epoxy halftime report right after a quick break.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome into the Rotor Epoxy Halftime Report on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We've got a rivalry matchup here tonight between the Washington Demon girls basketball team and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. The Demons currently lead 31-10 over Mount Pleasant. And Joel, in that first half, the Demons, they were hitting from beyond the arc.
I mean, that was an exceptional first half from the Demons, and you know, you got to start with Addie Long up there. She's got 12 points. She's their leading scorer. She's been on one recently. She's up to her points per game up to 12, and it's something to go above 12 here after this game. But she's been phenomenal, and it's been the players around her too that have also come up big for the Demons. 31 points in the first half. That's the most I've seen the Demons girls basketball team score in the first half, and it's the best offense that I've seen, especially the way they're moving the ball around. They're moving themselves around. Off-ball movement has been exceptional today, and that's something that I've loved seeing them improve throughout the season.
Now, one thing that we've seen in this one, Demons, they're employing a bit of a press, and they're getting their hands on that basketball.
Yeah, they are. They're getting a ton of steals. We knew coming in this one, Mount Pleasant did have some troubles handling the ball, keeping track of that one. 24.6 turnovers per game coming into this one, and Demons have been taking advantage of that all day long. They've got 6 steals already, and that doesn't even account for all the team steals they have from getting those balls that just go out of bounds on the passes. But and it hasn't just been steals either. They've been getting blocks, they've been getting rebounds, just earning those extra possessions.
Blocks, Joel, you said it, blocks. How many blocks?
5 of them.
5 blocks, that's crazy. They had 5 blocks there in that first half. And you mentioned the rebounds there. They've been able to snag some extra possessions with offensive rebounds in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, they're winning that offensive rebounding battle 7-2. And they've been really good at scoring off those rebounds and finding players outside on the perimeter that are open, which is really good sign from a high school team. You know, when you can trust your ball handlers to dribble into the paint, to be in the paint, and have that just knowledge to look outside at the perimeter, know that the defense is going to be crashing in and someone's going to be open. And you got to shout out the shooters too for moving to that area where they can get the pass and get the open shot up.
Now, with the deficit that the Panthers have right now, Joel, what do you think they need to solve to battle their way back into this one?
I think they need to go back to their bread and butter. I mean, you look at how they score, it's on the interior. It's forcing some fouls and getting to the line. So I think they just need to assert themselves down low, start attacking the rim, and the points will come. But we've seen them settle for a couple of threes that I didn't think were probably the best shot they could have gotten on a possession, and they just need to get back to battling inside.
Yeah, Joel, they've got a bit of an uphill battle here as we're 30 seconds away from the start of the second half here in Washington, Iowa for this rivalry matchup. Joel, nothing better than a good high school rivalry. But no matter the sport, it doesn't matter. You could be swimming and diving, it doesn't matter. You got a rivalry matchup, there's nothing better.
Yeah, and because of that, I'd say don't count the Panthers out just yet. You never know what can happen in a rivalry game.
Reminder, you're watching on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospitals and Clinics, as the third quarter gets underway. Addie Long attacking the middle of the paint, gets the layup, gets the shot to go. Quickly picking up right where she left off.
Panthers got a hand on the ball there, but Long just goes up so strong it doesn't affect her and continues her amazing game so far.
Kendall Hendrickson picked it off, going the other way, gets the layup up and good off the steal. Turns the turnover into instant offense. Put it in the microwave, instant offense, Joel.
That second quarter was dominant, and they're coming out here just as dominant. A 5-0 run or a 4-0 run, you get a steal too. Just add into these totals that we were talking about at halftime.
The Panthers get a field goal to drop in. That one from Ensminger there. Their first field goal since the first quarter.
That's a big one to get for the Panthers. You see the ball go in, now you know you can score, get the turnover there too, and they can really build some momentum off this.
Carthy to the corner, shots up, blocked, I think Sabaski got a hand on that one. You can mark that one down as a block, I think.
Already on it, that's her third block of the day.
Lauren Hendrickson short off the front of the iron there on the three-point shot attempt, but the Panthers will take it the other direction in the hands of Carthy. Methodical pace here from Panthers. Working in the paint now. Lots of hands around there for the Demons, and they'll force another turnover as Long will take it the other direction.
2 steals and a block to start the half.
Sidestep threes off to the right.
The Demons continuing to earn those extra possessions through turnovers, rebounding, and that's going to be the key the rest of the way. If the Panthers can get some momentum going, get some offense going, then you know how the Demons are going to counter that is by limiting any extra possessions the Panthers can have, and they're doing a good job of that so far.
Shelengoski checking in now for Carthy, because Carthy's got some blood, I believe. Carthy, kind of the leading scorer, but also the main ball handler for this Panthers team, is going to have to take an indefinite break here.
Yeah, she's going to be missing, and the Panthers, they're going to have to come out and score without her, which they've done a good job with so far, mainly because of that freshman, Shelengoski. They're going to have to rely on her right now to get going.
Trying to break the press here. The Panthers are. Pass through the hands of Huerta. A little slow to get up. Looked like she might have twisted an ankle or knee there a little bit, but she seems like she's all right.
She's battling, keeps on playing in this rivalry game. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Long now to Lauren Hendrickson. Back to Long, attacking the middle. Little sidestep, lays up and good. That'll give Long 16 points in this one.
She's scoring at every single level in this game. Almost getting the steal there, but she's knocked it home from way downtown and getting a ton of layups to go in, some mid-range little bunnies going in. She's been exceptional.
Long and Hendrickson battling there, trying to get the ball. Really just slowing down this Panthers team with that press there and taking some time off the shot clock. Got her across half court now. To the freshman. Attacking at the elbow, swings it around in the hands of White. Pass back to the freshman in the corner, back up to the top. To Huerta now. Trying to entry pass. Shot clock violation. Forced by the Demon defense.
Yeah, and it took them nearly 10 seconds to cross half court. In fact, they avoided the 10-second violation because that ball went out of bounds and the time stopped and they could throw it on the right side of the half court line. And you know, you have all that time drain off the clock. Only 25 seconds to work with, and they couldn't find anything on offense. This Demons defense is just suffocating that offense.
Off of a screen is Miller. Now back to Long. Long from deep. Off the right of the iron. Rebounded by Berto there. Kicked it back out to Hendrickson. Making a move. Drive and kick to Miller. Short off the three. Rebound by Long. Another O-board there. Down to Berto. Fouled on the shot. Berto will head to the line.
Sarah Berto will shoot 2.
More offensive rebounds for the Demons. They're just tallying them up now, up to 10 offensive rebounds in the game. And it's given them so many opportunities. One of those threes you'd think would fall. They're not able to get either of them down. Long's three, kind of a knuckleball there. I think if she got some spin on that ball, that thing was going through the net. But I mean, Berto, she gets to go to the line and earn some points up there. She got the first one to go, not the second.
Another O-board there, but the turnover forced. going the Panthers' way. Carthy back in the game, but she's trapped in the dead zone and forces the backcourt violation. The Demon defense gets the trap and forces another turnover on the press.
Yeah, and the Panthers, they finally get kind of a stop, only allowing 1 point, but you get a turnover, start running transition, and Demons catch up, use their speed and length to catch up, force the backcourt violation. Narrowly avoids that one. Looked like her throat was on the line, but I think the ball getting poked out kind of saved her from the backcourt violation.
That sure was close. That was close to being backcourt violation. Foul on the floor, though, will keep it with the Demons. Foul there was on White. Baseline drive. Spin, kick. Swings it up to Miller. Dribble shot. Good! Gets it to fall. Reagan Miller from deep. Knocks down the three.
Another really good offensive possession, moving the ball around the perimeter. They couldn't find anything inside, bounced it back out, and Long able to find Miller just wide open. And just the confidence from the freshman is just very impressive.
Carthy in the paint, trying to make a move. Bounce pass, tipped away and stolen from Miller. Hendrickson three. It's good! It's raining threes here tonight, just like it was raining earlier today. It's now raining in this gym. And the Demons are on a big-time run here, just in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I wasn't too big of a fan of the rain earlier today, but the rain and going on in this court is fun to watch. Washington just dominating from the perimeter. They're making anything they put up, it seemed like, in that final the past 2 minutes.
So we have just a few minutes left in this third quarter, and since the beginning of the second quarter, just one field goal given up by the Demons. So their defense is leading the offense here.
It really is, and I think what's really impressive is they're not just relying on the defense to win this game. They're not barely scraping by. Like we've seen halves where the Demons only score 20 points or less. And if they were having one of those games, it could very well be like 24-12. It could still be in reach, but no, they've taken advantage of every opportunity on offense, and because of that, it's 44-12. We're midway through the third quarter, and they've basically put this game away.
Yeah, their defense has been basically shutting the Panthers out of this one so far, but the Panthers, they get the ball now. 3 minutes remain in this quarter. See if the Panthers can get something to fall here. Three's up from Carthy. Boom, there it is. On the board again. That's another field goal here for the Panthers.
You got to figure it's only a matter of time before she'd get back on the board. She leads the team in scoring, and now she got her first points of the second half and first points since the first quarter.
Ball stolen by the Panthers. I believe it was White in on that one. Carthy taking it the other way. Drive kick, shots up. Off the long iron there. They're going to get Birdo on the foul. Yes.
Foul for number 23, Sarah Birdo.
We'll say we don't have the best angle from over here, but kind of looked like Birdo was just taller than the other girl. So.
Yeah, maybe on that one. Poked away by Sabaski.
No, and Sabaski, she hasn't been as effective today offensively as she would like, but I'll tell you what, she's putting in that effort defensively. She's jumping those passing lanes, get a hand on the ball almost every time it comes her way, and she's still impacting this game very positively for the Demons.
Deep midi from Carthy's good. Took a step in from that three-point line and knocked it down.
Now up to 7. I mean, she went off the court to clean up some blood, and she came back with a vengeance.
Deep three, short. Bit of a heat check for the whole team, I think.
That was way. If Long's 3 in that first half was in a different zip code, that 3 was in a different state.
Maybe we'll see one from a different country here for the team. pull up from the basketball. You know what I mean? Look at that.
Yeah,
It's not like in
maybe at the buzzer. Maybe at the buzzer.
It's not like in Carver Hawkeye Arena where the logo takes up half the floor. It's kind of a
True, the
small
logo is really deep.
It's kind of a
Really
small
deep.
logo here. Washington calls a timeout, maybe to put a stop to this run that the Panthers are on. They've been scoring the ball a couple times, and the Demons are in a bit of a scoring drought of their own over the last couple minutes.
You know, they haven't, and if you're the Panthers, you gotta really like these past couple of minutes. You're still a little sloppy with the ball, but you're getting your top scorer, Abby Carthy, going, and she's looking a little more confident, moving a little better than she has so far today, and that's resulted in 5 points in the past 2 minutes. And I think that the offense is getting a little more confident moving down the court. Of course, you know, the Demons, they're up a lot right now. They've been relaxing off too, making it easier for the Panthers to move the ball, but that's just a confidence builder for this team. You know, you're 3-12, 4-game losing streak, on the verge of a 5th consecutive loss, but right now you just got to focus on making that offense move and trying to work out some of those kinks that has gotten them in this deficit.
That's right, Joel. We'll see what happens out of this timeout here. Demons got Vivian Kroll back on the floor. And we're going to see Rachel Sands here tonight as well. Sands gets the rock. Shots off target there. Hit the back of the backboard, but the Demon bench, they were hyped for that one.
Yeah, Lauren Hendrickson over there on the bench. She was getting hype for her girl Sands out there. Sands a senior, so this is a benefit of being up a ton on a senior night. Only a couple more home games left, and Sands is getting a lot of playing time. She's coming in the third quarter, usually not getting a ton of points or a ton of minutes.
Nice little play there from the Panthers. Shots good.
Number 14,
White.
Kinley White for a 2-point basket.
Kendall Hendrickson operating the offense here. Gets it to Sands in the corner. Back up top to Miller. Demons swinging around. Tack there from Kendall Hendrickson. It's going to stay Demon ball with a foul there. Fouls on Abby Carter. It's like 4 on her.
Yeah. She's got 4 fouls, 1 away from fouling out. But she's still been aggressive. She's still fighting, and there's some pride in that.
Kroll now. Open, gets the shot to go off the back of the glass. Excuse me. She's got 4 now.
That was a nice little move there for Kroll. I really liked her quick step, quick decision that she made, and that was a good-looking post move.
Swinging it around. Ball's in the hands of the freshman. The 3. Short there. Rebound and the foul.
Foul number 1, Sharifa Awerda. Her third.
And obviously on senior night, you wanna pay respect to the seniors and the impact they've had on this team. But I mean, you look at some of these players on this court, and the Demon future just looks bright. They've got a lot of players who are showing that they're capable of impacting this team offensively, defensively. A big 3 there.
Number 4, Kendall Hendrickson, 3-ball.
I mean, you can go up and down this roster, and they're all looking like they can make an impact for years to come. And it's been a great games for this senior night, for the seniors, and for all these underclassmen getting some minutes.
Yeah, just a handful of seniors on this Washington Demons roster. They've got Kendall Hendrickson and Lauren Hendrickson, as well as Rachel Sands. And that's it. That's all their departing seniors, Joel. So, like you said, they've got some players. We're going to come back next season as well and be able to make an impact for this team. And Tessa Fischbach, she's on the floor now as well, I believe. Nope, they're going to get... Nope, she was on the floor, but it looks like she's out now. We're going to bring Addie Long back in to start this quarter. So we'll see if we see her again in this one with a 49-19 lead over the Panthers.
Yeah, 30-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Not much more you could ask for from the Demons. I mean, they've been very efficient on all sides of the ball.
Efficiency right now with Sands being a senior. Do we expect to see her most of this fourth quarter, you think?
Definitely. I mean, she hasn't gotten too many minutes on the season, coming into games, into blowouts, and now she's got a chance to get a lot of minutes there on the floor. So it's really cool when it works out that way in your senior night, and you can get some of the seniors who don't play as much a ton of minutes.
Long's going to operate the offense here. Sands open for three. Gets it to go! She gets the three to fall. And everyone in Washington, Iowa is celebrating that one.
And you would have thought Demons just hit a buzzer beater to win the game. Everyone's going crazy. The bench jumping, overjoyed. Sands running down the court. She's the happiest person down there right now. A bench is asking to give her the ball again, get another shot up.
We'll see if they're able to. It looked like they ran that play specifically for her in the last one. She was coming off a double screen. It's like ball stolen away there. But Kendall Hendrickson gets it back. Sands in the corner. Shots up. Off the top of the backboard there. Saying no. There's a foul on the floor.
The Demons, they're just having fun right now, having a good time. You know, we're getting to the end of the season. Not a lot of games left for them, but they're taking advantage of all these games left they have as a team.
It's going to go Panthers' way now. Panthers will have the ball. Ball now in the hands of the Demons. Addison Miller comes away with the steal. Gets it to Long. Now, Joel, since 2006, Mount Pleasant leads this series 21-18. So the Demons, they're going to get one step closer to tying that mark up.
Yeah, and it's been a dominant victory. Maybe a statement for the rest of the conference. Like, hey, the Demons are here. They've improved a ton this season. They're hitting their stride when it matters the most here in late January as we get into February, and you know they're nothing to scoff at. They can get some big wins here down the road.
Three's off target there. Rebound by Sands. Filling the stat sheet on senior night. Three's up from Lauren Hendrickson off the back iron. In the hands of Carthy. They're still bringing pressure.
Want to get some more looks on offense.
That is the fun half of the ball to play, isn't it? That's what they say anyway. Unless you're running the 1-3-1, Joel. If you're running the 1-3-1, then defense is sure is a hoot. Three's up from Kendall Hendrickson, short.
I don't think there's another person on this planet who loves the 1-3-1 zone like you do.
I got a steal against my rival senior year, and I'll love it for that. Fast break. You know, nothing's cooler than getting a fast break steal. You know what I mean? Fast break.
We're senior night.
True. It's kind of scary, honestly, though. You're running by yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to mess it up. Yeah. Kendall Hendrickson will take a seat on the bench. Gets a round of applause from the fans here in Washington. That'll probably be the last we see of her. Fischbach, Tessa Fischbach, back in the junior, number 2. Shot's no good there. Rebound by Hendrickson. Pass a little off target there. Batted away by Long. Still bringing that pressure.
Yeah. I love it. Long kind. She gets a little aggressive, throws it into the hands of the Panthers, but she brings the aggression on defense and gets a stop. As you see Lauren Hendrickson come off the court, give some congrats from her coach. Senior night, big moment.
The second senior to take her seat.
I think Sands, she's gonna get as many minutes as she wants, which it's good for her. But I was playing intramural basketball the other night. I'll tell you what, playing an entire quarter is tough.
It is. I mean, yeah,
it's exhausting.
You and me are probably more out of shape though.
That is true. That is
we
true.
Used to be.
The players on the court have definitely much more stamina than we do.
They're running.
Here, so.
They're running laps. You know, they're getting their cardio in. I'm typing away in a computer all day. I don't know. It's not the same. Lane violation. We've got Emma Horak, the sophomore, in now as well. She's bringing the ball up the floor. Little crossover dribble, kick to Sands, three's up. Long on that one. Berto, though, gets the board. Thought about it. Attacking the basket is Miller. Shot's no good. Rebounded. Mount Pleasant almost lost it there, but they got it. 52-20 Demons.
And I think the reaction from the team whenever Rachel Sands gets the ball, gets an opportunity to shoot, just it says it all. Sands may not be one of the leaders on this team in the box score, but it's obvious on the impact she's had on the culture and the leadership she's had with the small senior class, as we mentioned. I mean, that provides a ton of opportunity to be a leadership in the locker room, at practice, bringing the intensity, and it's clear what she's done for this program in her years as a Demon. And she gets her.
Sands is gonna get her own standing ovation, like you were saying there. As a senior on this team, that'll bring Jaden Moore and Lyric Wright on the floor. Sorry to interrupt you, Joel.
Nice. All right.
Returns for the Panthers.
Horak bringing it up. Driving kick offense here for the Demons. Shots up! And it's off the iron there for Moore. Rebound there, though. Fischbach with the ball. Jump ball there.
These players for the Demons, you know, they're coming up off the bench. A lot of them, not a ton of minutes, but they were watching what these starters were doing, and that made them so successful, jumping those passing lanes and driving and kicking out. And they're trying to replicate that, and it's good to see how they're learning from the upperclassmen and from some of the starters.
Yeah, a lot of sophomores on the floor into juniors, so young lineup here. Layup falls for White.
That's Kinley White for two.
Has a lane to the basket. Gets the layup to go. Horak scores the ball. Stolen away, not quite. White gets a shot up, off target. Fake three. Corner shots up. Off target. Rebound again. Mount Pleasant, a couple low boards here. Carthy's off target on that one. Rebound by Wright.
Yeah, they're cashing in on some late opportunities for some rebounds. But they weren't able to really attack the glass like that early on. And I think the Demon offense really just knew they had that advantage on the glass, and they would crash and get those offensive rebounds, and then defensively They just knew they could get in position.
McCarthy gets the layup to fall there.
Substitution timeout.
Timeout there to get Kroll in for Berto. There's about a minute and a half left in this one, Joel.
Yeah, an impressive game for the Demons. I mean, I've said it many times, but I mean, top to bottom, even some of these players on the bench getting some points, getting a lot of steals, and it was just game plan came out and they executed that perfectly. Just denying the Panthers the lane, attacking through both the perimeter and inside, and working the ball in and out in offense. It was just all around a fantastic performance by the Demons.
Yeah, and one thing you really love to see, we've mentioned it a few times, as that free throw's no good there. One thing you do love to see is how the community's rallied around the team and getting to see some of the players who might not get to play as much get some action here tonight. Everyone in the gym been supportive and excited for their success here.
Yeah, and this is one of the biggest crowds we've seen in the season, Friday night, rivalry, senior night. The atmosphere is big for the Demons tonight, and they cashed in on it. 54-26 right now. Chance for more on the free throw line, but they put on quite the performance.
Sure was. Minute 13 left here. We'll have senior night festivities following this game before the start of the varsity boys matchup. Panthers ball here.
You just gotta love to see what the Demons are bringing off the bench effort-wise. They're still getting after it, still chasing those loose balls, getting hands on passes. Whatever they can, they get another possession and another steal there for the Demons.
And that's one of the things that's great about high school athletics, right? I mean, it's for the love of the game. Playing for the love of the game. No NIL money. You know what I mean? You got people doing Poncheros advertisements, but nope. This is pure love of the game.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Get some transfer portal going on in high school ball.
There you go. I want a snack cart NIL deal.
Yeah.
Extra chips aboard. Vivian Kroll gets the layup to go there. 30 seconds left in this one. I'll get sponsored by that Square Pizza. The Square Pizza, the iconic high school Square pizzas.
Yeah, I do.
That's gonna be
I have my fair share of those.
That's gonna be my sponsorship deal.
Oh yeah.
Mount Pleasant retains possession.
Those cinnamon roll and tomato soup day.
I never had those. I think that might have just been your high school, man.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, maybe. Or chili.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Layup's good on that one.
There we go.
From Jaden Moore.
Running the floor. The sophomore getting after it.
Almost from the logo there. No good. The Demons will take this one 58-26. A convincing victory for Washington. That'll put them at 4-4 in the conference, 6-12 overall. Wow. The Panthers, they'll fall to 1-7 in the conference, 3-13 overall. We're going to step aside for a moment, but stay tuned for the Mitch King Financial Services post-game show.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Undecided College to become a veterinarian, Brittany Navini. Robert Fleming, son of Shane and Marty Fleming. He plans to attend Kirkwood to study culinary arts. Robert Fleming.
Do you want anything from the concession?
Shay. Or do something in the blue collar world. Shay Fleming. Emma Leffler, daughter of Carrie Leffler and Craig Leffler. Her future plans are to attend cosmetology program at an undecided school. Emma Leffler. And Trevin Selenic, son of Mark and Glenna Selenic, wants to be a geological engineer at Michigan Tech or an engineer at Carthage. Trevin Selenic. Let's give our Bulls a nice round of applause. Girls basketball, Lauren Henriksen, daughter of Kurt and Michelle Henriksen. She will attend Creighton University and study accounting and finance. Lauren Henriksen. Kendall Henriksen, daughter of Kurt and Michelle Henriksen. Attend Creighton University and major in nursing, possibly work at a YMCA. Rachel Sands, daughter of Katie Sands and Jake Sands. She will attend the University of Iowa and major in criminology. Rachel Sands. Let's give our girls basketball players a nice round of applause. Boys basketball, Oliver Hopshite, son of Lori Hopshite and Chris Hopshite. He's going to study the trades program at BMAC. Connor Lighton, son of Brett and Aaron Lighton, he plans on attending DMAC in the fall. Connor Lighton. Logan McDowell, son of Mark and Dana McDowell. Logan going to Undecided College to play basketball, major in biology and pre-ophthalmology. Logan McDowell. Colby Mullins, son of Donna and Diana Mullins. Colby will attend Southeastern Community College to study sports management. Colby Mullins. Luke Schiebel, son of Matt and Megan Schiebel. Luke's going to attend NICC to be a service technician. Luke Schiebel. Seth Shepard, son of Zach and Beth Shepard. Seth is going to Faith Baptist Bible College in Ankeny for 2 years and major in biblical studies. Seth Shepard. Cole Benner, son of Jeff and Amy Benner. Cole's future plans are to attend Loras College to study sports management with a possible minor in marketing and playing golf. Cole Benner. Let's give our boys basketball a nice round of applause. Let's give all our seniors and their parents, thank you for all you've done the last 4 years. Washington School Precinct. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Matthew Senior Daniel Beard.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome into the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. The Washington Demon girls basketball team just took down their rivals, the Mount Pleasant Panthers, 58-26 here tonight. And Joel, it was a little bit of everything that helped propel them to this win, but let's start with the three-point shooting.
Yeah, I mean, the three-point shooting was effective really early on, and it helped them grow this lead. I mean, it seems like it was a while ago, but that end of the first quarter, it was a three-point game, 12-9, and the three-point shooting really helped them pull away at the beginning of that second quarter, and really, they just took over the game from there. They kept the momentum rolling, but they did a really good job moving off ball and getting to a spot where they had an open shot in the perimeter, and I think that was the best part about that offense, was how they looked to get their shot even when they didn't have the ball.
Now, Joel, how about that defense from the second to the third quarter? I believe just 1 or 2 field goals given up over the course of 2 quarters. I mean, how about that defense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can play better defense than that, honestly. Like, are you kidding? It was like a steal every other possession. You get a block. I mean, they were dominant. They were dominant, and the Panthers really had no answer for it. The Demons denied the paint over and over again, and they saw the scouting report that the Panthers really like to play inside the paint. They didn't like to have to shoot perimeter shots. So you know what the Demons did? They forced them to shoot perimeter shots. They forced them to take dump shots. They said you can't have anything in the lane easy. They were gonna have to earn it. And that press defense was huge too. Jumping the passing lanes, trap defense, it was great.
And how many blocks?
I got them at 6.
So yeah, as you said, I mean, they were pounding defensively there, Joel. And when you're able to force those turnovers, get those steals, you're able to create extra possessions. But they also did that through rebounding in this one.
They did, and you look at the rebounding totals, they're pretty similar, almost even, but where the Demons really pull ahead is that offensive rebounding. And before we went to the final portion of the game where the Panthers really started getting after it offensive boards, the Demons held a huge advantage. They had 11 offensive rebounds going into the final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. And that was a big part of the game too. They were getting those extra possessions and just really dominating inside.
Yeah, and you gotta shout out Rachel Sands getting in there, knocking down a triple, getting everyone in here excited before senior night. She's of course a senior on this team. She was recognized moments ago for senior night, as well as Kendall Henriksen and Lauren Henriksen. So a couple seniors there, one of their last hurrahs here.
Yeah, and Kendall, she ended up with 10 points, 3 rebounds. Lauren had a great game as well, especially in that first half. She was key in the second quarter and getting the start in one of her final games as a Demon at the home court. So that was really cool to see. But of course, Addie Long, the junior, she went off, 16 points. She was scoring from everywhere.
Now, Joel, this has been the Farm Bureau, or the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Service post-game show, but I'm going to hand it off to you. We're going to get into this Fairway Meat and Grocery pre-game show for this boys basketball game. This is coming down the pipeline here pretty soon.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good boys basketball game here. Again, we were talking about that rivalry. Well, guess what? That goes to the boys game as well.
Right here.
And I got to think the Panther team is going to come out with some vengeance. They want to get some revenge for what just happened in that girls game. And Mount Pleasant, they're coming in 1-12. They haven't won a conference game yet. They're looking for their first win. What better time to do it than here on your rival's home court in front of a packed house? The Demons, on the other hand, they're 4-3 in conference play, 7-9, looking to get closer to 500 overall. Brady, we talked about Nick Stone for the Demons getting after it in the second half. What does he need to do in this game?
I think they got to get Nick Stone rocking and rolling early. I mean, The Demons, the last couple games, they've had a bit of a deficit, maybe coming into that second half. And Nick Stone, he always plays a big part in getting them back into that. But if they can get him rolling, you know, he had a 3, I believe, or maybe a 2-point field goal at halftime of last game. But you can get some of those points rolling there early. You don't fall into that hole, because when he gets hot, he gets rolling, and he lets it fly, and he makes it rain here inside the Demons gym.
And the Demons also, you're saying you want to see some aggression. Well, where do you want to see that aggressiveness come from?
Well, they like to bring out a little bit of a press action every now and then, make it difficult on the opposing offense, getting that ball across half court. I want to see them get aggressive, attack there in that matchup, and on the other end, attack the rack and push the pace. This Demon team thrives on getting to the rim and making the team crash and kick out to guys like Nick Stone who can hit that 3-point shot. I want to see him go, attack on both ends early in this one.
And I know you just want to see some 1-3-1 zone aggressive defense as well, but also if they apply that pressure, that can make it tough for a very young Panther team. Not a lot of experience out there. Really, where have they kind of like found their groove?
Yeah, they've got just one senior on their whole roster this season. That's Shadon Turner, and he doesn't get a whole lot of action for him, really. So they're a pretty young squad, and you know they've got a junior, Aiden Humble. He's their leading scorer, but we're gonna move past him. We're gonna get to him, but we're gonna move past him here for a second. We're gonna talk about Noah Lange, and this guy, he averages 9.5 points per game. He is their leader at field goal percentage at 56.2, and he can hit the 3. He got 33% there. He's got 7.5 rebounds, and do you know why, Joel?
Why's that?
6'7". He's the tallest player in the court tonight. And you know, one thing that can really give you trouble, it doesn't matter what the record is, but height. Height can give you trouble, so you cannot overlook a team that has a guy taller than anyone on your roster.
Yeah, 6'7" can knock down a 3. That sounds like a recipe for success for Lange. But also for Mount Pleasant, you know, you want to come in, make the upset. Where do you think they have to? How do you think they have to start out here in this first quarter? Very important.
Well, of course you want to get rolling quick, but that, you know what I mean, that's easier said than done. Yeah. I think you want to try to use Lange's height to your advantage here. He's got the height advantage on all the Demons. You want to get there. And honestly, if you break it down and you look at season statistics, these two teams, they're pretty similar here. Field goal percentage, they're off by 0.2 of a point. In 3-point percentage, just 1% off from each other. Where you see the biggest discrepancy is in free throw percentage. The Demons, they knock down about 10% more of their free throws, and that's really where the biggest discrepancy is on their season statistical sheet. So, you know, if you just look at the numbers, if you don't look at records and you just look at the numbers, you can see a good basketball game here.
I think we will. Big rivalry. Again, that was a Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show. You're watching Live Demon Sports on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We're getting close to the beginning of this one, so let's run through with the starting lineups quick. We already mentioned some of these names, but first for the Demons, you got Drew Conrad, Rajan Rock, Logan McDole, Connor Lady, and Nick Stone, of course. A lot of familiar names in that starting lineup. For the Panthers, Ian Reed, Keegan Heaton, Aiden Humble, Ryan Helling, and of course, the 6'7" Noah Lange. What are the names that stick out for you there, Brady?
For the Demons? Sorry, I didn't hear you quite well. For the Demons?
I know, the Demons getting really into it here.
I'm going to tell you what. It is getting loud here in this gym with this matchup. We got a lot of fans in the arena. You're asking for names that stick out to me, I believe. We're going to talk about Aiden Humble here. He's the leading scorer for the Panthers. He's the guy leading the way for them. He brings a little bit of a veteran presence. He's a junior, so you can look at him to kind of lead the way a little bit here for them. And of course, for the Demons, you can talk about Logan McDole. He's up to 12 points per game, but you don't want to avoid guys like Drew Conrad, who he seems to be able to get hot at a moment's notice.
Oh yeah, we've seen Drew Conrad start knocking in some threes, getting things going, and that Demon offense, if they got multiple guys getting hot, it looks pretty close to unstoppable at times. McDole in the center, he won't be able to beat the 6'7" Lange, but the Demons end up with the ball. Layden off the wing, trying to find Drew Conrad, but goes out of bounds. And now the possession will be with the Panthers.
They're just off target there. Got to try to settle in. It's a rivalry matchup. You never know what's going through these athletes' minds.
Well, Brady, you wanted to see some aggression, and you got it. The Demons coming out in a press to start the game. Here's Ian Reed. He's going to toss it right back up to Keegan Heaton and over to Ryan Helling. Helling, a freshman for three. Not going to go. Rebound by Lange. Put up. No good. Got his own board and right back in.
That's what I was talking about. When you have a guy that is significantly taller than your tallest player, you just got to watch out for that. And there he gets 2 O boards in a bucket. That's tough.
Connor Layden passing it over to McDole for three. No good there, and Lange with another rebound. That's 3 rebounds here in just about a minute of play.
That is 3 rebounds, like you said, very fast. And I might call height the great equalizer, you know what I mean?
Deep three there, not going to go. McDole catches it off the bounce. He's driving, he'll step back. Drew Conrad, wide open three. Knocks it through.
I like how McDole, he threw the pass back, and he just kind of stood there. He got in the way of the defender. He said, "You're not getting to my guy." And Conrad knocked it down.
He got the assist passing-wise and also the screen assist there.
Another 2K reference, Joel. I don't understand.
Here's Lange battling inside. Foul. No travel. Lange getting called for the travel, and the Demons will get an extra possession here.
Yeah, Lange, he ended up getting a good look. He just traveled beforehand. Unfortunate.
Nick Stone, quick! He found it in the first half. That's something that you wanted him to do, and
they call me Nostradamus, Joel. The way I'm predicting.
All right, let's not get too confident here. But a big three from Nick Stone. The Demons, a couple of threes, put them on the board. 6-2, up by 4 early on. Now at a 3 there for the Panthers. Not going to go. Rebound by Lange and put right back in.
That's forward. We're going to play a rebound watch with him. He could wreck this game on the boards.
Noah Lang, 4 points, 4 rebounds. It's a great start. Here's Layden from the corner.
A double quad, you could call that. I don't know why you would want to, but you could.
I'll leave that reference to you. Here's a quick bucket from Ian Reed, fighting through some contact. Tying up the game, 6-6.
After a quick hot start from the Demons, right back in, it's the Panthers. I think we're going to see some fireworks tonight.
Drew Conrad drives, kicks it out. Connor Layden now at the top. Quick shot from Stone, knocks it through! He gives us a celly made popular by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Demon offense is firing on all cylinders.
Can I take credit now? Can I do a victory lap now? That's 6 quick bucket. That's 6 quick points from Nick Stone. I don't know.
9-6, Demons on top. The turnover just forced. And they are coming out wanting to explode offensively. Layden driving inside, he'll lose it, ending up in the hands of Noah Lang. Now they're driving. Helling gets it stolen away from by Drew Conrad. He shuts down the transition offense. Layden in the corner on a 3 for him, not gonna go.
Short there.
Tried to get his own rebound, but Reed will end up with it.
Short on that one. They're kind of leaving Layden open a little bit. See if that maybe comes to bite him later. Layden, 25% three-point shooter, so we'll see how that plays out over the course of this one.
Lang kicking it out to Helling. Now Lang has it outside. The Panthers taking their time with this possession. Here's Reed on Conrad. 2 seconds on the shot clock. He did not get the shot off. Air ball anyway. Shot clock violation. Back-to-back possessions now. The Demons have forced the turnover.
Listen, the Panthers, they're right in this one. Mount Pleasant's right there. So what's the problem? They've got 5 turnovers already.
Yeah, and this crowd has been electric so far. Definitely adding to that home court advantage and playing a huge factor. The Panthers going to have to quiet them down. Seth Shepard's 3 won't be able to go.
He's on a bit of a cold streak from beyond the arc.
Pass inside a little wide. Luke Schiebel ended up with it.
That'll be 6 turnovers now early in this one. And the turnover numbers between these two teams, they're not that much different. Mount Pleasant averages about 2 more a game.
Here's Helling for 3. The freshman bangs it through. Back to tied at 9.
These teams are running and gunning right now.
Seth Shepard in the air, not able to get it to fall. Rebounded by Roth out to Shepard. He'll give it up to Stone. Stone guarded by Lang. Lang will shut down the drive, kicked out the Dole. He works his way inside and he's fouled, and he will be headed to the line for 2.
Yeah, that was a good look there, attacking the basket there to draw the foul. We got dueling student sections here too, Joel. I don't know, Mount Pleasant, they came out in like fluorescent construction gear. So they're looking to maybe be distracting on free throws like this at the corner of your peripheral vision. Didn't seem to do much to McDole there. He's a 70% free throw shooter.
McDole, one of the better free throw shooters on the team, makes it a 10-9 game. In that second one, nothing but net, 11-9. Demons back on top.
That's how you say the score and you don't jinx, or the percentage and you don't jinx. Take notes.
All right. I'm writing that down. Here's Helling, another 3 this time. Will end up in the hands of Schiebel after the miss.
Tell you what, Helling's not afraid to let it fly. Way downtown.
A freshman looking to power this Panther team with a couple of 3s. Here's a bucket from Seth Shepard off the feed from McDole.
Maybe that one will get Seth Shepard rolling a little bit. I know one of the first games we did here, he came off the bench and lit it up. See if I can get him rolling again.
Lang shot no good. We got a foul on the floor though on Cale Williams. Over the back.
Foul number 1, Cale Williams. His first, team first.
Noah Lang will inbound the ball.
Pizza has arrived at the second stand.
Underneath the hoop on the baseline.
A bit of a shorter lineup in here for the Demons.
That ball almost getting past Helling, but Helling able to catch up to it. Kellen Cohorse passed off to Humble. Helling a deep 3. Knocks it through.
That's Ryan Helling for 3.
That's Helling's second 3 of the day. He's got 6 points.
I think he's taken like 25 of them. He's not afraid to let it fly, and he's shown that he can knock it down. And, you know, that's what they say about the NBA, right? You keep taking them threes. If you can hit them, you're going to end up winning the ball game.
Cale Williams misses that layup. Ended up in the hands of Lang. That last 3 from Helling, a couple of steps off that 3-point line. Showing his range. Lang in the corner, kicking out, cross the court. That 3 from the Panthers, though, not going to go. Aiden Humble still looking for his first points of the day.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Panthers they're locked in to live and die by this 3-point jumper. I thought they'd go to Lange a little more on the inside, and he's been doing work on the boards for sure, and he got some points early, but down the stretch of this first quarter, it's been a lot of 3s.
A lot of 3s for both sides. Majority of the scoring of the day coming from beyond the perimeter. We got a zone now. Not sure 1-3-1. But still effective so far, trying to stop the perimeter shooting. Rebound by Shebel, not going to go. Seth Shepard grabs an offensive rebound, puts it up. Can't find it. He grabs another rebound. A foul underneath on the Panthers.
That'll give them a chance to reset a little bit. But you're right, they came out in a 2-3 zone look there, and they did a great job getting the ball to the middle. I believe it was Scheibel there in the middle, and that kind of collapsed the whole thing.
5 seconds left in the clock. Time running down. McDowell driving underneath, gets it off, but not able to get it to go through. 13-12. That was an entertaining, energetic first quarter. Demons on top by 1.
I mean, you want to talk about a light show? We got Nick Stone splashing from way downtown. We got Ryan Helling splashing from even further downtown. He's not even downtown. He's off in a cornfield somewhere, the distance away he's shooting the 3-ball from. And both these teams, they're going fast. They're going crazy at the wall. Now, I would like to say for the Panthers, 6 turnovers in that first quarter. They reel some of those back. They could have a lead here.
Yeah, and a lot of those turnovers coming off press, coming off the different looks that the Demon defense is giving them. What have you liked most about the Demons' game plan so far on stopping this Panther team, especially with the 6-7 Lang?
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of getting the pressure out there, so they're not able to get too much down the court and move the ball too quickly down the court. But then once they've been able to get there, I'm going to be honest, I think the Panthers have been getting decent looks from deep. They've done a good job not letting anything go inside. They've been getting in front of Lang there a little bit, but Mount Pleasant's been getting looks from deep. And, Helling, he's knocked down 2 of them. That's why they're where they're at right now. But he's also missed a couple that maybe, he'd like to have back.
Yeah, Panthers relying on the deep ball so far. Helling will have it to start the second half. Aiden Humble still scoreless so far, looking for his first points. Demons making it a big part of their game plan, stopping Humble, the leading scorer for the Panthers. McDowell denying the lane, but Helling, that's his third 3-pointer of the day.
He's up to 3 again. McDowell had an impossible task there. He had to decide, do I leave Lang here and sell out for this 3 or not?
Here's a 3 from Layden, not going to go. Helling now driving. He'll lose it off of a Demon, off of Drew Conrad, it looked like. And the Panthers will hold on to possession and inbound it from underneath the hoop. Keaton had it, and he will toss it up to Reed. Now Helling on the perimeter. Around the screen, the 3 off the front, and a rebound there by Roth. McDowell looking ahead for Layden. It's a little too much juice on that, and it's out of bounds.
I know we talked about 2K a few times, but Helling, the way he comes off the screen and shoots, it's like what I do in my career games, you know what I mean? He's fearless from beyond the arc. He comes off the screen, and if he's got any sort of space there, he's letting it fly.
He's letting it fly, and he's already made 3. Offensive foul there on Lang. A first one on Lang could be a big one. The Demons certainly trying to get the big man in some foul trouble by the time we hit the fourth quarter.
I mean, that'd be a game changer. He's already got 6 rebounds. Like, he's hauling them in. That'd be a game changer if they're able to get him some time on the bench.
Lang has been held scoreless since the first 2 minutes of the game, however. So the Demons trying to stop him. Here's Connor Layden. He finally gets one to go through. It took him a couple. He tries to knock that rust off, but a big 3 there. Gives the Demons the lead.
Oh.
What an answer by Keegan Heaton, the sophomore, with the mid-range jumper.
Gotta love a good mid-range jumper. That's some old school basketball right there.
Conrad. He wanted a deep one. That was about 6-7 feet off the line. Couldn't get it to go, and now the Panthers have it working. Helling down by the logo.
They're guarding him out by the logo, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown no fear when it comes to shooting deep. Reed inside the lane. Dole able to get a hand on it, knock it loose, and Nick Stone is running the floor. Dumps it inside, then outside. Drew Conrad open on the corner, no good. Roth with the rebound. And Roth going up aggressively. Gets that left-handed layup.
I know they didn't get the shot to go, but Leiden being able to get that pass out to the corner, just beautiful awareness and IQ there.
Underneath is Heaton right now. He'll kick out to Helling. This three's not going to go this time. Nick Stone grabbing the rebound, and a foul called on Ryan Helling.
Foul number 24, Ryan Helling is first. Brody Clark.
A couple of fouls now on the Panthers, whereas the Demons have played very clean ball so far. Only one foul on the day. Cale Williams, the owner of that for the Demons. 18-17 here. 4:40 left in the first half. McDowell for three. Just a little too much on it. Rebounded by Williams. Leiden's got it, throwing it inside. McDowell jumps up to grab it, but he can't get the bunny, and another offensive rebound. Here's Nick Stone from deep. Misses that one as well.
A lot of good looks there from the Demons. Unable to convert. They have a slim lead here.
And the corner three going for Brody Clark. Coming off the bench and delivering a big tray to give the Panthers the 20-18 lead.
Yeah, don't have that lead anymore. Got to get the shot to go, and you got those looks at the rim.
It's been a back and forth contest so far. Here's Roth, mid-range. Not happening this time. Helling grabs the rebound. And a timeout by the Panthers.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I felt like the Panthers had all the momentum there. The Demons, they were cold. They had some offensive rebounds, but just weren't able to convert on a couple of nice looks as well. And Panthers, I'm interested. It's an interesting decision to call that timeout there. I mean, they were cooking. They just took the lead with a big corner three. I don't know. It's an interesting call.
And we've seen both teams be very aggressive, shooting the ball from the perimeter.
Oh, yeah.
Which team's attack are you liking a little more right now?
Right now, I might be liking the Panthers' attack. I mean, they're getting their shooters' looks, and they're getting good looks, too. I mean, Helling, he's got 9 points, and they've come off good look screens. And even when they're not, you know, he makes them good. He makes some good looks. He's taken so many threes, but they're still right. I mean, they're leading, and he's missed a good handful of them, but it doesn't matter because the ones that he's knocked down have been so big.
So Panthers will get the inbound cross half court, and the offense is going to work. Ryan Helling has it. Drew Conrad on him. Now Reed. Humble tosses off to Helling, who's going to dump it inside. A three from Helling. Won't go. Rebounded by the Demons. Good box out there by Oliver Hopshite. Cale Williams found his way inside, but he gets called for the charge.
Now, I want to go back to that possession from the Panthers there. They were in a tough situation. The ball was passed down to Noah Lange in the post, and it was Helling that passed it to him, and the game plan says that the defender of Helling, I can't recall who it was exactly, has to come down and kind of help on that, but then you're leaving Helling open, so that's a tough situation defensively.
There's a three from Ian Reed, and we have the first two possession lead for the Panthers. McDowell inside, working on Clark, he'll drive in. What a finish.
They needed that one from McDowell, get them back on the board, end the drought there. They gave up the lead and had it up to a 2-score lead, like you said, and Demons, they needed to get something to fall. They did.
3 Demons look like they had a hand on that ball, but a foul is going to be called. Let's see on who. A foul on Oliver Hopshite.
Yeah, I mean, they had 3 Demons in the air, just hounding the ball. They were just attacking the ball. And I mean, it's safe to assume someone there made some extra contact.
Yeah, yep. It's clear the Demon head coach Colin Stark put an emphasis on the aggressiveness on defending the interior so far.
Yeah, they're doing a good job defending the interior, and I think part of that is they're taking the, like I saw in that one possession, they're doubling down off the pass. You just got to be careful when you do that to not give up 3-point attempts from a guy like Helling.
24-20, 2 minutes to go. Seth Shepard has it on the perimeter. He'll give it up to Conrad. Conrad, nice crossover, stepping by. Little back and forth action there, but Conrad had his foot on the line, so it will be Panther ball.
That was almost super cool. That was almost a really cool little possession there. It's unfortunate Conrad just had his foot on the line. I wanted to see some cool team basketball, team chemistry basketball.
Just giving up quickly. Conrad, he gets the steal, but this pass will be a little errant, and it'll be into the hands of Ian Reed for the Panthers. Humble trying to dump it off to Clark, but the over and back violation will give the Demons the ball.
That was good defense from Conrad. He saw the situation that the Panthers were going to be in. He took away the easy pass, got in the way, and forced the long ball over his head that ended up sailing out of bounds.
The defensive stop, huge. 90 seconds left in the half. McDole set up the offense. He'll give it to Conrad. Demons down 4, looking to get this thing to a 1-possession game here. Here's Conrad for a 3. Looks good, just off the front. Now here come the Panthers. Helling. A deep 2. Rolls that one in.
Seth Shepard did a nice job stepping up there, and Helling just went back at the screen and forced Shepard to get caught up in that one.
Now Roth with a good drive, a left-handed finish. Ryan Helling, the freshman, has 11 points, but the turnover there, Seth Shepard finishing it off. Oh! It looked like he couldn't make up his mind between a dunk and a layup. Gets it stuck on the rim, and the Panthers will have the ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. He got a nice open, clean look. You could see he was frustrated with that, led to the foul call there on that one. It's unfortunate there for Seth Shepard.
Panthers working. Ryan Helling will give it up to Clark. Clark hit a 3 in the corner earlier to give the Panthers a lead. Now Lang on the wing, guarded by Conrad. The 3 from Clark. This time he won't make it. A good rebound by Roth. He'll throw it up to Shepard. Redemption time. Fouled on his way up by Brody Clark. And Seth Shepard will shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
Got a chance to get a couple points here. Shepard does. That was nice defense on the other side there. Drew Conrad doing a nice job on the much taller Noah Lang. So it's a good job there. Range.
Absolutely no fear from the Demons on pushing the ball in transition anytime they have the opportunity to. Seth Shepard misses his first.
He's a 50% free throw shooter.
50%. Math says he makes it, but I've been wrong, I think, every single time. There we go. There we go.
Sometimes you just got to trust, Joel.
Exactly. A 3-point game, 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Helling. Guarded by McDole. Drive, kicked out. Corner. Humble. Not gonna happen. 26-23 though. Mount Pleasant coming into Washington and putting the Demons on upset alert. The Panthers leading at half, looking for their first conference win. Stay with us here for the Rotor Epoxy halftime report after this quick break.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome into Washington High School. Here you're watching the Rotor Epoxy halftime report on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We're at halftime in the game between the Washington Demons and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. The Panthers on top, 26-23, looking for their first conference win. Brady, how do they have that 3-point lead right now?
Yeah, well, it's coming out of the gate. It was all Demons real fast. But the Panthers, they were able to battle back into it. The Demons, they went on a bit of a cold stretch offensively, and well, the Demons, they took over. They were led by Ryan Helling, absolutely sniping it from deep. I mean, he was letting it fly. I mean, it didn't matter. I mean, he had a couple feet open off screens here and there, and he was just letting them loose. He took so many threes, I don't even know. He had a mid-range jumper in there, too. He's just shooting the thing. And then you got Noah Lange, and he's got 6 rebounds in this one, and you know, you can't discount rebounds. That's a big stat in a ball game, and he is by far the dominating factor on the boards in this one. So the combination of snagging those rebounds and getting Helling the rock, that's proved dividends for this Panthers team.
Yeah, and continuing to talk about Noah Lang, 6'7". However, he only has 4 points. He scored those 4 points quickly to start the game. But the Demons, they really shut him down. How have they shut him down on offense?
Yeah, they're doing a good job. Whenever the ball is passed to them, they're coming down, they're helping on him a little bit. They're trying to deny him the ball as well. They're doing all the things that you want to see a team do when you're guarding a big time, like a player taller than you, right? I mean, it's a height disadvantage is kind of a hard thing to overcome sometimes because there's not a whole lot you can do in certain scenarios. Like we saw him get a couple offensive rebounds back-to-back and get a couple points off it early. But they're doing a nice job helping down, and if they're not fully committing, they're kind of hedging down on him. Where that has kind of proved to be troublesome is that if they're spending a lot of energy stopping him from scoring, it's been leaving some looks open from 3. And Helling, he's been splashing them. There was a time where they had the defender help down on Noah, and then Helling was left open. And I don't know if that's what you really want to do either.
Yeah, you can't leave Helling open. He's got 11 points. But on the other side, like you mentioned, the Demons came out. They hit a couple of threes. Nick Stone got going like you said he needed to. But then it kind of went quiet from the perimeter. So where have the Demons been getting that offense and finding success?
Yeah, I mean, early, like you said, it was Nick Stone there. But one of the great things about this Demons team is that you'll see oftentimes a lot of guys get involved offensively, and that's kind of what we've seen in this one. Roth, he's got 4, McDowell's got 4, Conrad's knocked down a triple, and then Seth Shepard, he's got 2 and a free throw, and don't forget, Connor Lydon, he's got 3 as well. So they've got guys all over the place. They're getting points. What they got to do is consistently get them and not go in these dry spells. They went on a bit of a dry spell there that could have been, they could have gone from bad to worse for them if McDowell didn't put in a layup there to kind of end the drought and get the Demons rolling a bit.
Demons only faced a 5-point deficit, the largest lead of the game for either team. But they're able to battle back near the end of the first half, get it to within 3 going to halftime. Now focusing on the second half, what do the Demons need to do to get this comeback win at home?
You know, I think they're getting good looks, Joel. I think that a lot of their 3-point attempts have been good looks. I know Nick Stone had a couple that he didn't connect on there in the second quarter. And then Seth Shepard, he had a good look at the rim there that he just kind of left short. I think they're doing all the right things. I mean, they forced 10 turnovers in that first half. I think you just got to convert points off of those. When you get those good looks, you got to hit them. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to convert the looks that are good.
So 26-23 here at the start of the third quarter. Demons looking to get a little comeback coming and getting a win on senior night like the girls did earlier. It's been an electric atmosphere to say the least here in Washington. Everyone ready to cheer the Demons on this Friday night.
Well, don't forget about the Mount Pleasant fans. They traveled well too. They got a student section that's been just as rowdy down that stretch of that second quarter.
Yeah, you heard them really get going after a couple of Helling threes. Here's McDowell inside, fouled. Looked like the ball was about to drop in, but jumped out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was going. I'm not entirely sure how that didn't go. I feel like I had to touch every bit of that rim before bouncing out.
Definitely. But McDowell at the line. He'll knock down the first. 3 for 3 so far today.
He's perfect today. And he stays that way.
You are so lucky.
I think it's a you thing.
It might be. 2 free throws on the first possession of the half for the Demons. Makes it a 1-point game.
Helling's got a nice handle on that ball there.
Helling has been the biggest part of this offense so far, and he's just a freshman. Here's Leiden. Connor Leiden able to poke it out, but out of bounds off of Leiden, and the Panthers will hold on to the ball. Officials are going to confer here, talking about the shot clock. Does it get reset? And they will reset it back up to 35 from 14.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice there, poking that ball out, making Mount Pleasant reset a little bit.
Keegan Heaton just let the ball go through his hands there. Now it's Humble. Humble, the leading scorer for the Panthers, still held scoreless. The Demons are daring the Panthers to beat them with anyone but him, and Helling has done a good job of that. Here comes Roth off the steal. Look at the ticket. Coast to coast, and he finishes.
I mean, that's what I was talking about. When you get those easy looks, you got to convert on them, and Roth there makes them pay.
Lang almost loses it. Then he'll throw it up, leading Ian Reed pretty well. Reed able to get to that ball. This Demon press, though, has caused some issues for the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, they were close to getting 10 seconds there.
Here's Lang. Poked out by Conrad. Now in the corner, Roth driving in underneath. Trying to get another one. A bounce off the Panther and out of bounds. Demons retain possession.
It looked like they thought they would have a chance to get the rebound, but they didn't quite have enough room and time to snag that one.
Roth has been aggressive to start this second half. He had the steal, leading to the breakaway layup. And trying to get one there. Nick Stone, fade away 3. What a shot.
Oh my goodness gracious, the defender was right on him. I mean, with those screens that he came off, you really can't guard it much better than that. And Nick Stone, it don't mean a thing.
Nick Stone, as of late, has shown he is one of the best shooters on this Demon team. And that 3 will give the Demons a 4-point lead, and they'll have the ball after a timeout by the Panthers.
Big run from the Demons, keeping Mount Pleasant scoreless there so far in this third quarter. And they came out, they hit the shots at the rim that they had to hit. They got to the rim, got to the free throw line as well. And Nick Stone, who else but the second half assassin, coming back and drilling just an incredible basket. I mean, wow, What a shot.
I don't know how he was able to get enough muscle under that. His entire body going away from the hoop, back to the back corner, just straight fadeaway. But he's able to flick it on in and give the Demons their first 2 possession lead of the game.
Absolutely beautiful.
It was.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't know. There's nothing else you can really say about that. One thing, 3 turnovers through that stretch for Mount Pleasant, and a bunch of times they got the ball tipped out and retained it. So they're a little out of sorts right now. They got to settle in a little bit again. It seems like the Demons came out with a lot of energy there. They were firing on all cylinders, and Mount Pleasant once again came out a little flat. We'll see if this timeout is able to get them rolling again.
The Demons defense playing well, continuing what they did in that first half, forcing turnovers, but now limiting the perimeter shots. And the Demons will have to keep that up. Now they have a chance to extend their lead past 4. Here's McDowell off to Leiden. Now Conrad. Nick Stone, can he get another? That one bounces off the front iron and into the hands of Keegan Heaton. Now Humble has it. Pushed into the corner. Roth on Humble, or on Hellings. Reed on the wing. We got a foul away from the ball. It looks like Nick Stone and Noah Lang are going after it down there, trying to fight for position.
Yeah, one name you did mention there, Humble. He's their leading scorer, scoreless so far in this one. So we'll see if they're able to get him rolling.
And there it is. Perfect timing. Aiden Humble announces his arrival on offense.
Would I call myself as the first Nostradamus, Joel? I don't know. I've got a knack for this sort of thing.
Hey, fair enough, fair enough. I don't have that.
I mean, I at least have predictions for something. I had a show all fall where I couldn't hit a single prediction.
Yeah. Here's Helling. Driving, kicking it up. Humble with a nice layup underneath the basket.
That switches the lead there. I think this is going to be a tight one down the stretch here, Joel. Now Humble's getting rolling.
It's been consistently back and forth all game. Both teams fighting. Here's McDowell driving. He's fouled on the way up. He'll get 2 at the free throw line.
Get him at the line. Settle things in a little bit.
McDowell shoots 2. Fouls on number 23.
McDowell 4 for 4 today from the line. He has 6 points.
It's a you thing.
And that'll hit the front rim.
It's a you thing, man.
Clark Colhorst entered for the
I have no words.
It's just math. It's just math.
Well, the math said he was going to miss one eventually.
It did. Okay, it's a you thing, I think.
Roth knocks it off, trying to knock it off the Panthers, but it'll be off Roth. Panthers have it up 1 after the 2 missed free throws there by McDowell.
I wonder why.
All right. Here's Humble. Humble on a 5-0 run by himself after the Demons took a 4-point lead. Now he's got it on the corner, another 3. That one off the front, rebounded by Stone.
Demons got, I'm not going to say lucky there, but it was fortunate for them that.
Look at the vision.
It was fortunate that Mount Pleasant wasn't able to knock the 3 in on the other side when McDowell sold out for that steal.
McDowell able to spot Roth breaking in from the wing, and Roth was wide open. It was like one of those layups he takes in the pregame line.
Yeah.
And that gives the Demons the lead. Foul on McDowell, though. That is his first. The Demons have done a good job staying out of foul trouble, as have the Panthers. Only 1 player with 2 fouls, and that's Humble, who's got it now in the corner, guarded by Cale Williams. Up top, Helling. Here's his first 3 of the half. That one's going to be an air ball. A bit different than what we've seen from him so far today.
Yeah, that was off target there, but he said hand down, man down. I know Nick Stone didn't quite have a hand up in his face, and he said, all right. And off target on that one, but wouldn't expect anything else from what we've seen today. If he gets any sort of space, he's shooting that ball.
Yeah, he just has to recalibrate it after the break. Now Cale Williams driving in from the corner, kicks it out. Nick Stone, his 3. Off the back iron, rebounded by Williams, going right back up with it, and knocks it through.
That's a tough bucket there. A lot of contact down there. It's hard to get a shot up in the paint.
Helling driving quick, dribbling through traffic, gets the foul called, and Helling's earned himself a trip to the line.
He too is a 70% free throw shooter.
Helling hasn't scored since the first half, and that's his first one.
Maybe that'll break the lid off for him a little bit. See one go through the rim. Maybe that'll loosen things up, and he'll be sniping away again.
The Panthers certainly hope so. Helling, of course, a huge part of this Panther offense. Coming into this game, he averages 7 points per game. He's already got 13. Here's McDowell. Trying to get the pass to Shepard inside. Defended by the Panthers. Now Williams has it. Kicked out to Shepard. A three-pointer from McDowell off the back. Seth Shepard getting it called for the foul as Brody Clark grabbed that rebound for the Panthers.
Yeah, he just went right through his body there trying to battle for the board, and you're going to get that one called every time.
Demons still nursing a 1-point lead. Now Clark running towards the rim. He's going to be fouled on his way up, and he's got a trip to the line as well. A lot of free throws in this past couple of minutes.
Yeah, that would have been an opportunity for Seth Shepard to take a charge there. I mean, you saw the contact there, but he kind of jumped into it, and they're going to call the foul on you every time for that. But it sure didn't look like Clark was going to slow down anytime soon. It looked like he had a full steam ahead at that basket.
He was 100% committed to going for that layup, attacking the rim. And because of that, he gets 2 free throws. He missed the first one, and here is the second to tie the game up.
Oh,
money.
He's an 87% free throw shooter, so missing that first one, very uncharacteristic for him.
Could be a big one as it's a tie game, 34-34. Panthers in the bonus. Foul on the floor. Cale Williams driving from the left wing. And now the Demons will have it on the baseline. McDowell passing in to Shepard. Up top to Williams. McDowell, post move, finished. And a quick travel by Helling. A huge stop and an opportunity for a quick 2-for-1.
Big time plays there from the Demons. First off, McDowell, smooth touch around the rim. You kind of mentioned it there, but just not too much power off the glass there. Beautiful look. And then you switch that over, forcing the traveling. Beautiful play.
Going at it again was McDowell. He missed. Cale Williams, though, continuing to dominate on the boards. In this quarter, he gets rewarded with a trip to the charity stripe. The next Mount Pleasant foul will put the Demons in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. So after fouls were a rarity in that first half, we've seen the whistle blown a lot and a lot of trips to the free throw line for both teams.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it, Joel. They both teams played a clean first half, but on this second half, it's been a lot of contact, a couple off-ball fouls. So
free throw there.
Free throw trips.
Makes it a 3-point game, and I think that's got something to do with how these teams have been attacking the interior much more than they did in that first half. Here's Helling, up and under, and gets the bucket. He's got 15.
And part of that's the three balls for these teams aren't falling quite as prolifically either.
The threes have not been falling in this half. Helling again going for the layup, poked away by Williams. Seems like Williams is putting the extra effort at any opportunity he has to stop transition, grab a rebound, dive for a loose ball. That's a coach's dream right there.
That's right. Hustle plays, make play.
A foul underneath on the Panthers. Helling was wide open.
That could have been brutal. Helling, if he sees one go in, I don't know, he gives me Nick Stone vibes, you know what I mean? If he sees one go in, watch out, right? And he might have saw one go in there.
Both teams in the bonus now after the foul, however. McDowell will have it on the wing. Quick drive, trying to get through the 6'7" lane, but denied at the rim.
A lot of contact there, I think. I'm kind of surprised they didn't call a foul there after, kind of how they've been calling them in this game.
Some of the players will have to adjust to a three. Foul underneath. Field goal will count, though.
Ian Reed for 3.
Ian Reed has his 9th point after that three-pointer.
Fouls on Noah Lang.
Shooting two, believe will be Logan McDowell.
Yeah.
So after that three-pointer to put the Panthers up 2, now the Demons have a chance at the line. Seth Shepard has a chance at the line to tie this game right back up.
Because of a foul on Lange, he was fighting for rebound position and got a little physical down there. When you got the bonus on your hands, that can be a risky proposition.
Shepard makes the first, and Lang is lucky that ball got out of the hands of Reed before the foul was called, so therefore the three-pointer still counts, and it's a big one there for the Panthers.
That's like a split-second difference, and it's a big-time swing there. Seth Shepard, though, tying it up.
Absolutely nails at the free throw line. It's 39-39, 102 left in this quarter in the third. A quick 30-second timeout. Brady, we've seen back and forth all game, but really especially in this quarter, it seems like now no team can really get a multi-possession lead. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, both teams are attacking the rim now. They're both getting to the basket, trying to get to the line, and even guys like Helling, who we've seen sniping threes, he's hitting reverse layups now. You know what I mean? The players are adjusting to the way that both teams have to play with the three ball not quite falling, and they're both doing it efficiently and they're both doing it well. And that's why these guys are in a stalemate right now.
Stalemate is definitely going to make for an exciting finish to this one, so don't step away. This rivalry game living up to the expectations. McDowell snags that out of the air, and now he's driving, kicks out. Conrad in the corner. The Panthers with good damage control, stopping what could have been a quick bucket. And Seth Shepard watches the ball go through his hands. And now the Panthers will have the ball. The Demons, though, putting some pressure on with a man press, it looks like.
I got to say, we had the quarterback playing cornerback on that one, getting up and stealing that one away. Didn't turn into points for the Demons, though.
Demons running a trap press, very similar to the one that Iowa, the men's team, runs. They have for a better part of the past decade and a half.
Yeah, and that's very dependent on the top of that press, too. Being athletic and long and being able to disrupt things.
Here's Helling, quick jumper. Nothing but net.
With a hand in his face.
Conrad trying to answer, step through, bucket. Time ticking down in this quarter. 4 seconds left. There's going to be a travel, a prime opportunity now for Washington to steal a bucket quick at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, they have a chance to take the lead into the fourth after a back and forth battle out of that timeout.
That travel happening in the backcourt gives the Demons possession without having to advance the ball. The three from McDowell, no good. 3 quarters, tie ball game. This is going to be a fun final 8 minutes, I'll tell you that.
I'm excited to see how this one finishes. On paper, these teams look pretty even statistically, and we're seeing it play out. Both teams have guys who can hit that three ball. Both teams can attack the rack. Both teams can force some turnovers. Now, what I will say, Demons have done a much better job today forcing those turnovers.
Yep.
Demons, they average about 12 turnovers a game, but they've just got 6 in this one today. While if you look over at Mount Pleasant, they've got 14, so they're steadily approaching their average of 15 here. And you know, I can't say that's the difference because they're tied, but it's definitely something to keep your eye on. I mean, maybe if Mount Pleasant didn't turn the ball over that many times, maybe they'd have a sizable lead right now.
That's definitely right, but those turnovers make it a tie game. We're coming in the crunch time. We talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. The Panthers are a very young team. Only a couple of upperclassmen even getting big minutes. A lot of sophomores, freshmen we're seeing on the court.
Ryan Helling's one of those freshmen, yeah.
What are you telling your underclassmen when it comes down to taking that last shot?
I don't think I need to tell Ryan Helling anything. I don't think there's anything you can say to him. I think he's going to take that shot anyway. I think he's got ice in his veins. I don't think you need to tell him anything. I don't think he's seen a shot that he doesn't like. And you can say that when you're hitting him.
That's exactly right. Helling, 17 points. Figure when they need a bucket, they'll go to him or Aiden Humble, who isn't playing his best game statistically, but he lifted the Panthers to a couple of points there. A 5-0 run by himself in the third quarter that really gave the Panthers a lead.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they're able to get him rolling a little bit. Demon's doing a good job limiting him, and then of course Lang as well. He's only got 4 of those quick first 4 that I thought were going to be more of an indication of the game itself. See if they can get him rolling too. They got a couple guys they can try to get rolling.
Roth gets to steal. Good defense between Roth and McDole on Lang. Now Roth diving straight to the rack. He gets it to go over Lang.
Coast to coast, what a lay.
Roth has been aggressive all game, attacking the rim. That 2 won't go. Drew Conrad trying to grab the rebound. Knocked away. A diving play by Ian Reed trying to get the possession back to the Panthers, but it will stay with the Demons. Here's Conrad bringing the ball up the court. He's driving right past Hellings, but off the back iron. Now Helling is returning the favor, fouled by Roth. He was sent to the ground, and Helling is going to the free throw line. Definitely probably feeling that one still a little bit.
Yeah, I know he took a big hit. Holy cow.
Ryan Helling will shoot 2 fouls on number 5, Connor Lydon.
Both Lydon and Roth were there, and they gave it to Lydon, but both guys were very physical with him on that play.
The first one goes, and now it's back to a 1-point game. That second one rattles on in. Helling with 19 points. Now Conrad pushing quick. Step through, bucket.
Beautiful.
This interior offense for the Demons has been phenomenal in this second half.
Absolutely beautiful. The hop step, pivot step through layup, absolutely beautiful. You can't teach it more fundamentally than that.
Now another turnover for the Panthers. This time a travel is the Cod's Brody Clark.
That is 6 in this half alone. For the Demons too.
That turnover battle paying dividends for the Demons, keeping them in this one, giving them the lead. Up to now, they have a big opportunity here to extend this lead. Taking a slower approach on offense. Conrad trying to drive through, nothing to it. He'll have to kick out. Nick Stone resetting it. Timeout called by the Demons.
Timeout Washington.
13 seconds left on the shot clock. 6:17 in this game, 45-43. The Demons have came out looking aggressive. Of course, that foul there gave the Panthers a couple points, but what have you seen from this Demon defense in this fourth quarter?
Yeah, they're getting their hands on the ball. They're attacking the ball, forcing turnovers and running in transition, and they're attacking the basket too. They're not settling for anything on the outside, even though, early in the game maybe they were hitting from there. No, they're going at the rack. And you got to shout out Drew Conrad for that as well. That jump stop, pivot, step through layup was just a thing of beauty, and you can't teach it better than that. And that was absolutely beautiful. And that's just one example of the Demons attacking the rack.
Drew Conrad, you could say, might be a post player in a guard's body with those moves down low. He's been phenomenal. Roth also getting some steals, running in transition. He goes up there with no fear either.
Yep, and both of them attacking the basket. I believe it was Conrad. He had a layup attempt at the rim. He went up with it, bounced out. But, he attacked with so much aggression that it was almost like the defense kind of split for him for a second.
Nick Stone passes it into McDole. They'll have to work quickly. Drew Conrad now driving. He's at the free throw line. Kicked out to Roth. Demons run into each other, and Roth is going to get called with the carry. Spacing is very important. Something a lot of high school players struggle to do, especially in moments like that when it gets congested. You need to escape.
Well, and at higher levels, you know, the free throw line extends a little bit too, and that kind of opens things up a little bit as well.
Here's Humble for three, not going to go. Offensive rebound. Helling in and out. Seems like our roll went against him for the first time tonight. Step back three, Nick Stone. Oh, off the front.
I think everyone in here was going to light up. Looked like his little dribble back step kind of made the defender stumble a little bit. I think this gym would have exploded if that one fell.
Would have been a big shot, but now the Panthers have an opportunity here to tie it up. That bounces off the iron and off a Demon before going out of bounds, and the Panthers will stick with possession and a new shot clock.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a two-man game there between Lang and Cohurst there.
Humble has it, gives it over to Kellen Cohurst. Now Helling. Inside the lane. He'll kick it out way outside. Humble for three. Bangs it through. Nothing but net.
It's a big time three to take the lead there. He was open, and you could see it. It got into Lang there in the post, and the defense kind of shifted over to guard behind him, and it just left Humble open in the corner.
Here's Connor Lyden for three. He answers right away.
Connor Lyden, 2-point basket.
Don't think they're going to be leaving him open anymore.
Definitely not. He gives the Demons a 1-point lead after the Panthers snag that 2-point lead with their own three. Here's Humble again. Humble is getting hot when it matters.
3-point basket.
11 points in the second half alone after being held scoreless for Humble. 6 points in like the last minute of this ball game.
Conrad kicked out to Stone. Stone finds Lyden. He gives it right back inside. Stone with a nice move. The fake puts it right up and ties this game.
Holy cow! Another little hop step move there off the pump fake. Beautiful post execution.
Helling just unstoppable today. That one gives the Panthers a lead, and it's back and forth, back and forth. Here's Conrad trying to answer. Not gonna happen. Helling grabs the rebound, and he's running quick. Stone with the foul on the reach. And the Panthers can feel it. They have energy on their side. Looking for their first conference win in the SEC.
They are starting to switch that momentum in their favor. Helling and Humble have been nails here down the stretch.
Eric Ross, the Mount Pleasant head coach, calls a timeout, a full timeout. 51-49, Panthers are on top. And Brady, this game has been phenomenal.
I mean, what else can you ask for, Joel? I mean, we got people are pulling up from deep and splashing it home. They're attacking the rim, getting to the basket, forcing turnovers, coming out and press defense, playing sound. Absolutely everything you could ask for in a basketball game. It's been absolutely electric here tonight.
Yeah, and these layup packages that we've seen in the past couple of minutes have been insane. Some circus layups, getting them to fall. It seems like neither team can miss right now. Both teams are hot.
Yeah, I mean, the post work has been great. Nick Stone had a nice hop step attack there. And then, of course, on the other side, you've got Humble and Helling splashing home a couple big-time baskets. I mean, this is what it's all about right here. Conference matchup, rivalry game, Friday night. You got the whole weekend to think about it after this ball game ends. Whew. Couple 3 minutes left of high-level basketball right here.
None of these players want to start their weekend with a bad taste in their mouth, losing to a bitter rival. Mount Pleasant, of course, 30 miles south of Washington. And we have 3.5 minutes left here. Here's Helling, a deep three. Knocks it through. Helling continues to light it up.
He is unstoppable right now.
24 points for the freshman. He has put this Panther team on his back at multiple times today. Nick Stone stepped through. No shot, but a foul on the floor. That was a great finish by Stone. If only it had counted.
I feel like,
I
don't know. It's all right, I suppose. I feel like you gotta give that to him. That's crazy. It's all right, I suppose.
McDole off the inbound pass, grabs it, knocks it through. McDole, the team leader in points, with a big bucket there. The Panthers break the press and slow it down a little bit. Inside Lang, off the front. Lang able to hit that out, and a three for Humble deep. No good. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers, this time tipped. Now it's McDole running in transition. Spin move, bucket. 1 point ball game.
The post work is immaculate. The spin move off the drive is absolutely beautiful. The Demons getting at the rim, attacking the basket's been great all night. And the moves that they've been pulling out to get open, they've been absolutely beautiful. No other word to describe it.
No, it's been amazing. Now in the final 2 minutes, we get a foul called down low.
Number 5,
even with the dead ball, Aiden Humble still can't miss. Not going to count, though.
The defense is going to have to be stout here, because if you let Helling or Humble get open, I don't think they're missing for the rest of this ball game.
And the Demons have no more fouls to give either. Lang fouled on the way up in the bucket. He'll have an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Just when we were talking about him being quiet for a while, he comes back and gets an and one opportunity. Chance to send this to a 4-point lead here with 2 minutes left.
That free throw nails. 57-53. Lang gets his first points since the first quarter. Here's McDole to answer. Off the back iron and no. That goes off a Demon, and now it's the Panthers' ball. They have a chance to really take control of this game late.
I don't know if I love that look. I think the Demons have been doing a great job attacking and kicking if they're getting their threes. They haven't been pulling up in transition very often.
This press defense gets beat again. The Panthers have really figured it out. Here's another three. Another one! Ian Reed this time. That's his 12th point. It's a 3-possession game now for the Panthers. Stu Conrad has it. Trying to answer. Trying to respond. McDole for three. Rolls around the rim and out. Helling driving down in transition. Foul. Nick Stone trying to get the foul. And now a timeout called by the Panthers.
Timeout, Mount Pleasant.
The Demons' shot has gone cold, and the Panthers look unstoppable.
Helling, the freshman. What a performance tonight, regardless of outcome. I mean, holy cow. He seems like he cannot miss. 24 points. Unbelievable down the stretch here. And Humble, he's had a great second half as well to help propel this lead for the Panthers, but unbelievable stretch here.
And finally on the radar too, Ian Reed. He had that big three there, a deep three, extended the lead from 4 to 7. Now the Panthers have the ball, and they can really take control with just over a minute left in this game. The Demons trying to protect their home court against their rival, and the Panthers trying to secure their first conference win of the season.
Can't give up a bucket here.
Helling fouled on the sideline, and Helling will take a couple free throws. He has been lights out from the free throw line as well so far today, looking to add to his 24 points.
Not ideal to give up points here
First one off the back iron. Opens the door for the Demons. Checking in, Brody Clark. Coming out for the Panthers is Kellen Cohorst. Here's the second free throw. The Panthers are in the bonus the rest of the way. 61-53, 8-point ball game. 1 minute to go. Juke Conrad with a quick crossover. Nothing to come of it. Nick Dole thought about it, steps over. Nick Stone, fadeaway three! No! Juke Conrad fighting for the ball. Helling able to get back control, and he'll be fouled, and Helling back to the free throw line.
45 seconds.
Ryan Helling will shoot 2.
Not a lot of time in this one. If he knocks both these down, 10-point lead, that's going to be tough.
These free throws could be the dagger if they both go in.
He could punch their ticket. Okay.
That first one, though, misses. Helling hit on his last trip, hit the second one, but not the first. We'll see if he can replicate that performance. He will. 9-point game now.
So 3-possession ball game then.
Demons gonna have to work quick. Here's Conrad pushing inside. He'll find nothing but air, and it'll be Panther ball. Helling gets the inbound, and the Demons sideline has gone quiet. 30 seconds left to go. The Demons going for the trap, but not the foul.
Run out of time.
And the Panthers just dribbling it out as much as they can, chanting Panther power. A huge win for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Improving to 1-7 in conference play and 2-12 overall. Their second win of the season will come in 1.2 seconds after the Demons inbound, after the shot clock violation. Nick Dole's half-court heave. Rim goes in and out. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. 62-53. What a win for the Panthers. What a game, back and forth until the end. This game won in the final minute. We'll be with you to break it down here after the break on the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back into Washington High School. We have the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show for you. A big win for the Mount Pleasant Panthers over the Washington Demons, 62-53. This one came down to the wire, and boy, was it a good one.
Oh yeah, back and forth battle the whole way. Tie ball game heading into the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much better than that.
No, you can't. And we saw a lot of players with great performance today, a lot of clutch shots, but no one with a bigger performance than Ryan Helling for the Panthers.
Oh yeah, a big time ball player today. The freshman. He's a freshman. I mean, he just joined the team this year. and he had 26 points, 13 of those coming in the second half and down the stretch on fire. I think he missed one shot in that fourth quarter. I mean, unstoppable performance from him. And, you know, early I was saying he doesn't need a whole lot of room to knock down the triple, or at least attempt the triple. And then it turned into knock down the triple once we hit the second half.
And that, to begin the second half, tight game back and forth. The teams went from their perimeter approach in the first half and dominated on the interior. We saw a lot of drives, a lot of circus shots going in. But what really flipped there in the end for the Panthers to pull away?
Yeah, they got hot. Aiden Humble, their leading scorer so far this season, he had all his points, all his 11 points there in the second half, and he was a massive part of that not really comeback victory. No one really took a lead, but a part of that victory there down the stretch. And Ian Reed also knocked home a big-time triple. And I think what it came down to was down the stretch, the Panthers took care of the basketball too. And that was something I kept pointing out throughout the game, was that they were losing the turnover battle substantially, but they were right there in the ball game. And down the stretch, they were able to take care of the ball on par with what Washington was doing, and that helped them pull away in the end.
Yep, taking the care of the ball was definitely the key. Washington, though, you get the loss against your rival. You're continuing your cold streak, but the offense looked really good at times. What did you like from this Washington effort today?
There were at times they almost looked unstoppable as well. I mean, I think Washington's at their best when they're attacking the rim, getting to the basket. I mean, McDole, Conrad, and Nick Stone all had crazy hop-step layup attempts. I mean, Conrad's was one of the prettiest layup shot attempts I've ever seen in my life, I think. And when they're attacking the rim like that and getting shots at the rim, that's able to set up Nick Stone on threes. He took a lot of threes today and hit them, but they were contested or hard shots that, relied on his quick trigger to get them off. But when you're able to attack the basket, draw on the defense a bit, it can open some of those up more.
Ultimately, the Panthers pulled away at the end thanks to a big effort from Helling, especially knocking down free throws late to secure the W, going up by 10 late, and then a couple buckets brought the lead back down to 8. But Mount Pleasant able to split the doubleheader tonight with the Demons. Of course, the girls getting the big blowout win earlier that we saw. And it was a good couple of games here, good rivalry. Washington dropping to 7-10 after that loss. 4-4 now in the SEC. They have a lot to play for the rest of the way. It'll be a good end of the season. And you can come back with us to watch some more basketball. Coming up on February 11th, we have the girls versus Burlington game. That game's set to tip off at 7:30, so be sure to join with us a little bit before to watch that pregame show. But you've been watching the Southeast Iowa Video Network, some live Demon sports powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics, and have a good rest of your night.